And
I got Daddy
Go
gave me
Bills.
$100. That came in the mail.
Daddy Elon.
It came in the mail? We
Still waiting.
He's about to buy D&D anyway.
No, yeah, my check for $100 came in the mail. The creepy thing
What
was
the hell?
is that I went to submit it like online, and
What's your bank account?
the moment I like hit submit, I got an email from PAC that was just like, "Thank you, it's in progress," and I was like, "How the fuck did you know that happened with my okay?"
Where's your dice?
I
Terrifying.
forgot. I'll share my. I'll share Mike's
sorry,
with you.
I'll go cash
I'll share this thing.
it.
It's also not mine with you.
We don't have the Skull Dice Tower here anymore either. We're down some dice towers.
Oof.
$100 a month.
Wait, where's? Did I take it
No, I
off?
just
Yeah,
mean
you
I
can
don't
hold
want it
Oh, yeah.
going into my account. You know what I'm
Yeah,
What a
I thought that was weird, but
Yeah, what
saying?
a
Yeah, that's
Why did I do that?
Get rid of you, man.
so.
I'm a bad person.
So,
I mean, is the mic on yet or?
oh yeah, it's on. For just a couple minutes.
I'm sorry, fans.
We just long enough to hear that you got money from Daddy Elon.
The actor
and
playing
then-
Codex is a jerk.
Yeah, and that he's gonna
Hey,
buy
that's on
he's gonna
record.
buy D&D, so Amazon's gonna own D&D
That's wrong.
probably within like a year.
Well, he doesn't own Amazon yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm thinking Jeff Bezos. I
That's
mixed them
Jeff
up.
Bezos.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah.
But Elon is the
Getting
one,
our
right? It is
getting
Elon though that
our-
does want to
our
buy
millionaires confused.
D&D, isn't it?
Yeah, we
Yes.
take away all the lovely woke characters, and no one's going to be gay idiots. Yeah, okay, that's a rabbit hole.
Anyway, yeah, we will go down that because we love Elon
Our super
and our supreme overlord who is
supreme
watching
overlord.
us always.
Daddy Musk.
Please,
Anyway.
please
He
sponsor
wouldn't
us.
forget it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we are back in the Sanctum of the Wizards 3. You, in the very end of the last session, which was a while ago now, you infiltrated the Drow lair, went straight through the whole dungeon, like on a dead shot,
Yep.
straight for the final boss. Tracking the first piece of the Rod of Seven Parts.
Yep.
You encountered the spider dragon and had a very fun time.
I'm going to call that fun.
What?
I think he's pointing at you for starting off the fight by lighting a fire in the lair.
Yeah.
And we all simultaneously.
I thought I was being ingenious
Wait,
in that
do
moment.
I mean,
It's very
you
on
playing
brand
March
for
tonight?
Marge, though.
Are you playing March
She is
tonight?
Marge still.
Yeah.
Yes. Being in the desert was not conducive to having
Right.
telephone reception or
Yeah.
generating a new character.
And being deathly ill.
Oh, well,
yeah.
and
Okay, I can give that.
Damn the E. coli.
So you did retrieve the part of the Rod of Seven Pieces, the main handle piece, and when you all clasped hands, Captain Planet style, with the Rod of Seven Parts in the middle, like when they put the rings together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell.
We actually didn't
That's-
kill the dragon.
That's Wonder Twin.
No,
No.
we did.
No, you did not.
We
It was
bravely
racking.
ran away.
Yeah.
It was almost dead.
Rats ran
We should-
away.
Yes, thank you.
GTFO.
It was almost dead.
Yes, it was a very good tactical retreat.
I'm the only one that had like any
Probably.
reasonable
I
amount of
poured
health left,
potion
right?
in it.
Yes, all getting beat up pretty bad. I believe a couple of them had been knocked unconscious at least once.
And you know what?
Twice?
If I
Yeah, I
hadn't
think
taken
twice
that
for you.
that feat of what was it?
Is it Charger or
The feat that lets me disengage
Mobile.
from mobile.
Mobile.
If I hadn't taken that, I wouldn't have been able to disengage from some
No,
of those
correct.
situations.
Yeah, you would have had some problems.
Grab a glass, because the foil is not fun.
You know what?
What?
You don't want to drink
Where
oil?
is it above? Right above your stove?
Above the stove, right two cabinets.
Just rifle through the cabinet.
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
crawl until you find the glass.
Shannon's up there as the emotional support.
Yeah.
Emotional support.
So as you Captain Planet yourselves back to the Sanctum of the Wizards 3, you are looking pretty rough.
like shit.
The first thing though that you notice as like sort of reality swirls into being is you don't hear anybody in the sanctum.
No.
You don't see anybody.
Yeah.
There's nobody around. You're just in the foyer. It's like early evening, not like late enough that you would expect everybody to be asleep. But it's just you guys here, chilling.
We have not taken a long rest.
You have it.
Apparently, I have. I don't know how.
Yeah, I feel
Did I tell you you could take a long rest at the end?
I think you did because we all did.
Because
Okay.
yeah, because I'm.
But
Okay.
anyway,
That's fine. You know what? We will retcon that teleporting back using the rod of 7 pieces
Took an hour.
magically,
Took a long-
magically
Well-
long rested you guys.
thank you for the magic rod. Well, it's a nice color.
Codex is
It's very like
magic,
beautiful
It's-
amber.
It's
It's not.
You
Oh,
gained
yeah,
another
so-
blunt
It's
force
not your cup of
object.
Yeah.
So I take
Codex
back what I
is
said about you guys all looking really rough as you appear back in the sanctum. You guys look pristine. Like you were never in a gigantic,
Spider.
webby spider dungeon of
It
a
tastes like
spider dragon that had a breath weapon
Yeah.
of little spiders.
So
Yeah.
there's no.
Yeah.
Are the lights dim or is it lit the same way it was before?
There's still like the torches going around. The lighting, like the fireplace has gone out. They're like there's no, you don't hear like any.
And there was a butler. Or the house
There-
itself was alive, right?
No, you're thinking of an Akatar.
I thought the house.
Oh God, we need to talk about that later. I'm on book
you need to
3.
read Akatar.
I'm on book 3.
Starting
It's
book two.
real. Oh, it's good.
Yes, there is like a servant that walks around.
Oh, okay.
Codex uses his investigation and like a light starts like his one eye changes and starts like actually like, scanning the room like with a green light that like just as he spins his head around
Yeah.
analyzing everything around him.
Give me an investigation roll.
Is there wine?
I might find where it is.
We'll find out.
27.
There's wine.
You investigate everything. There's so much more. There is a wine cellar.
Can my head completely articulate around?
Yes, of course.
If you want.
Okay, so his head just spins around in
Your
a
head can do
circle.
it.
Yeah, just
Thorm is
scribble.
horrified at
Let's
that.
stop
That's
that sound.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
scan
So
it.
do that.
Scan
But
it.
it does make some creaking sounds as it goes around
Yeah.
the back part.
Please
And
don't
it
do that.
sounds like his vertebrae are breaking, but they're not.
Yeah. No, don't do that anymore. By all
Codex. 2 things.
You're
One.
alone.
Well, that answers one of them.
Is that accurate?
Yes, you are very much alone. I'm with an investigation that high, I'm gonna say you don't detect any traces of like arcane energy, other than the magical portal in the experiment room.
Is this the same? Same dimension.
Sanctum.
Sanctum? Yes, it
Okay.
is. It is
Okay.
the exact same. You're in Sigil, and Sigil's its own demi-plane, kind of,
Okay.
like Barovia.
Yeah, it's kind of its own little pocket dimension.
Yeah, like there aren't multiple sigils.
Right.
It is a hub for the multiverse, basically.
Gotcha.
So like,
Yes.
there can be only, unless you are in some sort of an illusion, that you are in the only sanctum.
The only situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I find wine?
One of the things
Yes,
that you'll
lock
find
one.
in Sigil
You can
is
scan.
that
You can
there
see
are
like X-ray
doors
through the floor, and you
that
see the cellar
transport
below.
you to certain planes.
Yeah, if you flip the rug in the next room,
Okay.
there's a trapdoor and stairs that go down into the
Right.
wine cellar.
Saved so far.
Did you ask me a Codex question?
Is there wine?
Well, I was going to tell you that we are alone and there's no trace of any arcane energy left in this room. But if you're asking if there is wine, the answer is yes.
Okay. Can you point me in the general direction?
Yes.
It's been a bit of a rough.
If you lift the rug over here, you'll find a secret staircase down to the wine cellar.
Yeah, Gregory would just. Yeah.
Mage hands it.
Gregory mage hands it.
I just shake my head.
Thorum is just
He
going,
hasn't learned.
most illustrious, highest of the wizard people. He's just going through like the titles he thinks are
Whatever will work.
whatever works. It's like,
I am
most
curious
your excellency.
with that roll. Like, do I detect or notice anything that would make the hair? If Codex had hair on the back of his neck, that it would stand up.
No,
No.
no, they're just not here.
Okay.
The
Which
stairs.
is weird because when they sent you away, they said they were so exhausted that they couldn't even help you on your mission, and it would take them.
And we've only been gone for hours.
Yes. Yeah, and they said it would take them a significant amount of time to recover. So it's
Okay.
weird that they're here.
We
like,
came
rapidly.
in through there, right?
Yeah.
I thought we were warped here.
We were
No, no,
our
the other
You did, but you come in through the portal.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this we've actually.
Well, I thought the portal was
No, the portal is this
Fine.
statue thing.
okay.
Yeah.
What's up these stairs?
Is there. You don't know. You've never been up those stairs.
No, I'm looking. What's up
okay.
the stairs?
I got you. I thought you were just after.
No,
we were
Okay, so it's
trying
a-
to play this gameplay.
it's not a doorway. Oh,
It's
The stairs
What the
come up
hell?
over here.
It's
The stairs at the top of this room come up here.
I'm getting
Got
like, clue flashbacks.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Is there a secret passage in the corner that takes us to another room?
You could check
With
and
a
see.
candlestick.
Yeah.
You could check.
hold it. Is this the same room?
Are we playing Clue?
No. This is upstairs from this.
Can we play?
Understood.
That sounds like a
D&D
good time.
Clue.
That sounds like a good time.
We're gonna find a dead
Yes,
body.
there is
in one
like
of the rooms.
there's like an entryway, like a parlor area, and then you come up the stairs right here,
Okay.
Got it.
and you are at this like
This is all above.
lounge, lodge kind of area.
Wow.
Um,
Hello.
Codex, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, there's no answer to
think
that,
we've
and
established
there's no answer to Thorum as he's trying to like shout out names and like praises to the wizards. No response in the internet.
Are the fires?
Yes.
Upstairs.
Are the fires
Yes.
lit?
With
They come back up again.
these three before.
No, I've only read about 2 of them. Mostly Mordecai.
There. What exactly do you make of our particular situation? I'm not entirely
Well-
sure why we're back here or where they are, and Gregory just takes a large sip of wine straight from the bottle.
Does anyone have a deity they could summon?
I think we're fresh out of clerics, unfortunately.
Deity
Yeah.
to summon?
I don't know how it works. I pray, pray
Praise.
to.
Yes.
Have a conversation with.
Oh, and to
We're not
answer
at the point
question.
where
The
we
stairs
can
do not
stop it.
go up again. Just sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
The stairs do not go up again from there.
Oh.
On the main floor, there are spiral staircases, so the stairways are separate. They're from the main floor up
Oh.
to
Okay.
the third level that you can't access from this room.
Okay.
Well,
So, as far as I know, and this also relates to my dream interaction with the Raven Queen. Vecna trying to come back, and I mean, I haven't even heard of that thing.
oh yes. It definitely saved our weekend.
Do you remember how many pieces they said it was going to be?
7. Possibly 6, but
It's 6.
Are you guys having this conversation in character?
Yes.
Because then you all just looked at me.
It's slightly
I'm not here. God is just.
I thought
watching
under
the
your breath you'd go.
conversation.
I don't know
It
if
is a rod of 7 parts.
yes.
So probably 7.
I was like,
I've never heard of that item,
disturbing the interaction.
but if it has the power to affect Vecna, that shit's going to be really powerful.
Yeah, I think that finding the other 6 would probably be priority.
How do we get out of here? Do we have any idea?
Well,
I don't know
can you put us back down on the first floor?
Yeah. I can
Does the portal that led us.
Is anybody
The drop
investigating
cell.
up here?
Oh yeah, I'll investigate.
do the thing.
I do my scan,
I was
my
going-
room
I'm
scan
gonna
again.
look in this room.
You do your scan. Mark's gonna go.
I just wasted a nat 20 on an investigation.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, I don't think it's wasting.
28. My last one was.
Well, if March goes up, I don't think we should leave her alone, especially in this place.
No, I'm going
As you
this little
scan,
room.
so
Be careful. considering
What you
how high these mages are.
So the door's not locked. It looks kind of like a closet.
Okay.
As you open it, you see like spare linens, extra chairs for this lounge area, big trunks with pillows. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's like a storage closet.
Okay.
Codex, as you scan this room, you pick up in the corner of one of the fireplaces a crumpled up piece of paper that it looks like the end of it got kind of singed.
Okay.
But it didn't like stay in the fire long enough to burn up. It's off to the side.
Is it
there.
this one or that one?
That one. The far
That one? I say to Thorin, just to involve you, Thorin, do you see a piece of paper by that fire? Could you retrieve it for us?
Thorm's gonna go in and just
Just stick standing
stick
there.
his hand in his
Um,
neck. I mean, how hot? I mean, is it like a burning fire? You said it did burn down, right?
On the first floor, these fires
Oh.
do still have coals, like coals and the occasional flicker of flame.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of fire damage.
And
as you
is
reach in and
Gregory
grab
here, or are you
the
down in the
piece of
wine
paper.
cellar?
No, well, no, I came back. I mage handed it.
Are you holding?
Yeah, I'm just holding a wine bottle now.
Just some random
He
bottle.
Misty stepped down, grabbed a dusty looking bottle, cracked it with his teeth, and Misty stepped back up to you
Yeah, well,
guys.
if I had known that would happen, I probably would have done that. Oh well. Yeah. So I guess I'll grab.
It's 5 points of damage.
It's 5 points. I don't think
5
he
points of
cares that
fire
much.
damage.
Yep.
You have this crinkled up piece of like parchment paper in your hand.
So I'm gonna unfurl it and see if it's in a language I understand.
Give me a straight up intelligence check.
Straight up intelligence. All right. 8. That's not great.
Gregory walks over, sees him looking very confused at this piece of paper.
I'm probably holding it upside down.
Do you mind?
Let's go.
Thanks.
Either of you speak abyssal.
I might actually. I was just gonna make an intelligence check if you didn't care, but deep speech.
Nope.
So,
I walk over.
oh no!
I walk over
Oh, yeah, that happens
and look over the shoulder. Yeah, you need to turn it around.
I mean, I did roll a 24. So
another time.
You know it's abyssal.
I'd
You
like
can't
to-
read abyssal.
I'd like to think I had it turned the right way with a 24.
This.
Fucking languages.
It's alright, as long as you don't use
I
it.
have it under background and
Hear that? Try out the lever.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
also
Gotta break
I
all
have it
Michael's
under
adult
my
toys.
warlock.
Not all of them.
Now,
Not all of them. Maybe the ones down here.
All right.
so you
keep going.
know it's abyssal. We're gonna keep going. You know it's abyssal, Gregory, but you can't speak abyssal. Thorum has no idea what he's looking at.
No.
Arkin comes over and motions for you to flip the page over and begins writing. And it says at the top, in it's closely approximated to what you can sort of translate abyssal to be. I think they're getting closer to finding out my secrets. I can't let him win. Not again.
And I'd say that out loud. Does it have a signature?
Nope. The page is too burned off for you to get anything else from the letter.
Which of the 3
Yeah, hold
mages
on
would
to that.
makes, you know,
I'm not sure. I mean,
I have an
would that be
idea.
a history check to see if, of like knowledge
Which
of
one of them would know who's speaking of this a lot?
You have an idea.
go ahead.
Well, all 3 of them must have written things in this room or in this building. So if we can compare
Agreed.
handwriting, we might be able to determine who wrote it.
That's what I was
Or
thinking as well.
if none of them wrote it.
True.
Can I make a history check to see if I would know some type of background of these 3 and which one would have a motive?
You could try.
But it'd be really hard.
I would say Arkin would be able to make that history check
Yeah,
with
I probably
advantage
wouldn't know that. I'll
for his research on Mordenkainen and his knowledge of the Wizards 3.
And what kind of knowledge?
History.
It's a history
History?
check.
That would be a 16.
I got a 19.
Okay. So Arkin, none of this really strikes you as, necessarily significant towards Mordenkainen.
Tasha.
Yes, and Thorum, I would say, from your knowledge of the arcane, which surprisingly you have some, it's on this one specific topic, you would be most inclined to think that Tasha would be writing in Abyssal. She is kind of like a demon,
She's a little edgy.
which she does a lot of research into demonology and like the darker side of the arcane.
So I would relay
Definitely.
my suspicions to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then, yeah,
I would agree with you that that's maybe if we, but I think you're right. I think we should see if we can find right samples from all three.
Could we find her room?
Yeah, I'll go. I
don't
mean,
know.
we'll go into that room again and see if there's like a desk
Yeah.
or something.
What's in that room
over here.
Yeah.
It's not walled off. It's just an area rug.
Oh,
This is an
okay.
area rug. That's an area rug. It's just another seating area.
A lot of
Okay.
seating.
There's
Yes.
a lot of
Oh
couches.
yeah.
That's what is
Killer
this?
party.
It's not a hotel.
What is this over here?
Statue.
Okay.
Like
Let's
an
head
angel-
down and
an
see
angel
what
statue.
those staircases lead to.
Yeah.
So back on the main floor, you can clearly see there's the four
Okay.
spiral
I'm gonna go
staircases
over to the desk
over here.
or wherever there's a desk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Roll. I'm gonna search through the whole thing for any kinds of.
You're like rifling through it.
Stealth.
Well,
Yeah, I will say you don't even need to roll. You find on that desk there's like some neat stacks of paper that are written in very fine script and bear Illustrial's signature down at the bottom. And they're written in like silvery ink
And I'll come over and compare.
with the no, I mean you're looking at something in Abyssal, so it literally looks like scratched
I
words.
understand.
but even like the same
Right.
ink.
And it's written in like this charcoal black ink on yours, and Illustrial's document is in like flowy silver script, very beautiful, very pretty. You find another stack of papers. This one a little bit like jostled, a little unorganized, and you find scratchy black ink handwriting on this one. And down at the bottom, through one of these stacks of papers, you find Tasha's signature down at the bottom. The third pile of papers has like some crumpled up papers on it, some papers that are all like dislodged and unorganized. And you also find scratchy, like all capital black ink on this one.
Sorry.
And at the very bottom, you just see an initial M.
Okay.
It's not possible to cast mending on a burnt piece of paper, is it?
We can try.
Ooh.
Just
Yeah. I'll Interesting. I'll take the piece of paper, go back upstairs,
Okay.
and stand over near the fireplace with the piece of paper and try to cast mending to see if any of the little pieces.
Roll a d4.
A one.
One? Okay. That's what I was looking for. A small piece of paper from the back of the fireplace that seems like it kind of burned away from the rest and floated to the back where it was safe, like flickers up and like tries to attach itself to the rest of the paper, and you can tell that it must have been burnt like in between because it's like fluttering in the air. And as you catch it in your hand, you just see the words "is Mordenkainen."
Is Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
What was the rest of the note?
I should have got the rest.
Really?
Yeah. It was something to the effect of, I think they're getting close to figuring it out.
I can't lose them again.
I can't lose to him again.
Okay.
Is Mordecai.
Is Mordenkainen.
Okay.
Does anyone have? I know this is a strange question, and it might seem out of the blue, but I do have a reason for asking. Does anyone have holy water?
Fresh out.
He really wants to clear.
Can you
I'm
make?
thinking.
Can one make holy water? I do have a one.
Yeah.
As I'm
We would
coming
need
down the
yes, but we would
stairs,
need a cleric.
I'm hearing that,
Yeah.
and I reach into my backpack and then mage hand
Get out.
a little thing. over.
Really?
How the hell do you?
course.
Holy water?
Side note, Codex.
Do you know why I'm asking?
I don't.
Okay.
But the first piece of the Rod of 7 parts
We're getting close.
allows you to cast Commune
Now you now
once per day. Oh, were you looking at it? I just wanted to make sure.
I
It
just read it.
seemed like you might have been going in
Yeah.
that direction, and I didn't think I explained to you that the first Rod
I didn't
allows
know
you to
about
cast Commune once per day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just got it at the very end of the last episode.
And when I said asking a deity,
Yeah.
that I hadn't read it yet. That was coincidence. And then it turns out I can actually cast a spell and ask a deity a question, up to 3 questions.
What deity though?
That's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't have Codex doesn't
I
have.
was gonna say
Yeah,
you can
the
Codex was
vial-
created by people, so he doesn't have a deity.
Did you ask Ministra? That's kind of a catch-up.
I was gonna. So one, okay. Well, so in character, fascinating. It never hurts to ask a good question. Now, I explain how commune works, since Michael already did it. We can ask 3 questions to a deity. I don't happen to currently worship any deities,
Nor do I plan to.
but I'm open to. Does anyone have an idea of who? I did hear one of the 3 wizards mention that their mommy is a deity.
Can't picture Codex saying the word.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be Illustrial. That would be Illustrial. Her mother is Mistra.
Illustrial. So, might we commune with Mistra?
Yeah, that might not be a terrible idea. I mean, given as we are.
Maybe we should think of the questions before I cast the spell.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a yes or
We've
no
been through
question,
this
isn't it?
before.
It is
Yes.
just yes or no, correct?
Yes, it is. One, I was thinking. One question I think would
You're
be
prepping the
asked.
questions ahead of
Yeah.
time.
We're not in combat.
No.
Okay.
I'm an analytical automaton.
Also, Daryl.
Yeah, yeah. Is the 3 wizards currently in danger?
Okay.
Alright.
Did we
I.
ask how to get to them?
Or where did they go?
No, because
It's going to be a yes or no
Oh, ask
question.
yes or no.
no.
Yes or no answer.
Will we stop back?
I don't know if that.
I'm not sure Mr. can
Mistra
answer.
will answer that.
As far as I am aware, deities are not necessarily omniscient, so I'm not sure she would even know the answer to that question.
Arkin, refresh my memory here. What exactly is Mistra the goddess of?
Give me a history check.
Oh, I actually thought you just knew off the top of your head, Dave.
Now I know.
Oh, you don't know Baldur's Gate?
Remember, I just played Baldur's Gate and I beat all the bosses. I didn't actually play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. It's a rich tapestry of
If I
storytelling.
ever stop playing Elden
Only
Ring,
on 11.
I won't because more Elden Ring is
You know she has something to do with the arcane pantheon.
And mostly from our realm. As far as I know.
So we will summon.
Well, we got one question so far.
We have
Yeah.
we won.
We get 3.
Marge, are you a holy person?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I think
I
you're
just worship this
asking.
here sun sword.
Are you familiar with any deities?
What was Theron's
Morning,
thing?
morning,
Morning.
change to the
Wait, switch.
it was a little like
He switched it up.
Yeah.
He did, but it was a little odd and very sorrowful and painful. And
Yeah.
Interesting.
But and the morning lord
very
is.
opposed to.
Yeah,
Vecna,
I
is
don't
that
know if
correct?
I'd recommend the Morning Lord.
Yeah, the other side of it is that I'm not sure how much the morning lord cares about realms outside of Ravenloft.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
Right,
Oh.
it's the same choice.
I mean, there's
The morning lord or the night mother.
So the second and third question could be, can you
the
help
Night
us?
Mother. We could summon the Night
Yeah.
Mother.
I don't think summoning the Raven Queen's a great idea. If we're gonna summon a deity just for the sake of summoning a deity, I'm a big fan of Zoom, or I was when I was a teenager.
I
Tend to
think
grow out
Mis-
of organized
I think
religion as an
Mistra.
adult.
I think Mistra is the
Okay.
correct one. The other one is. Well, what was the first question?
First question is, where are the wizards 3 safe?
Well, I was
Are
gonna
they in
say, are they in imminent? Are they in
Are
serious
they
danger?
are they in danger?
So if she says yes,
I
could
would say
ask,
next
can
one.
she transport us to them? Can she?
Yeah, yeah. I think that'd be. Can you help us get to them?
And then if she says yes, the next question could be, can you transport us now? I mean, I guess you. Because we don't have.
Or maybe the third question would be like, will you help us?
Well, I mean, the way we got in here.
Because we're talking about that.
Yeah.
It is the mother of
Illustrial.
Illustrial.
The way we got in
probably
here was
worth it.
magic.
Yeah,
The way we
correct.
got to the last place was
Right.
magic. The way we got back was
And it might be
magic.
using this.
And,
And
yeah.
so we don't really have a way out of this.
Well, it might.
Portal.
I'm not sure we should take that with us as we go.
Do you think it's safe in Sigil?
I mean,
I think it's safe here.
I have cavities I can store it in.
Well, do you
That
think
was
it would help
weird
lead
way
us
to
to
put
the other pieces?
Do you have a cavity you can store it in?
Damn.
The correct answer.
Gregory blushes.
And so does Caleb.
It's solid there. I was not expecting that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, my alcoholic beer works pretty well.
I think we should take it with us. Only because if the
It's not going up my ass.
Well,
That's
it
all I-
does.
there.
It does allow us to leave a
That's the
place
first time I've heard you say
very
that.
quickly.
without a portal.
I'm not sure that's still active that way.
Is there a way to detect magic on it to see if it is?
Oh, it is magic.
I would say that
Right.
when I touched
What?
it,
The Rod 7 parts?
Yeah.
It is like, it is
when I
arcane.
Beyond, yeah, it's beyond
we
it. It's an artifact.
So is there a way to know how many charges are left in its teleportation?
used. Oh.
Like when we all.
Oh, when you guys all touched it and it teleported you back
Would
to
there be
the
a way to
sanctum?
know?
Yeah.
It's not the rod. That's it.
Okay.
Oh.
So I picked up the rod and I had knowledge. I just had knowledge in my brain that I needed to get back to everyone, and we all needed to touch the rod and get transported back.
Right.
Now, so that was not the rod that
You try to tap into that same knowledge,
Okay.
and it feels different now.
Okay.
You get a sensation that's more like a compass needle,
Okay.
pointing you in the direction of the next part of the Rod of 7 Pieces.
Oh.
There's nothing that
I'm
feels
being
like it,
tugged. I have like a
yeah.
thread tugging
Yeah,
me
there's
in that direction.
there's no feeling of like if we touch this, it'll teleport us to the next part.
Okay.
There is the portal that's downstairs, where you guys are at in
Yeah.
the sanctum.
Right.
And that's why my question is like, do we need it on us to help us
Sounds
find the other
sounds like we may
pieces?
need it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels like a compass needle, and it's pointing you
Okay.
directly towards the portal at the back of the room.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I am going to tuck this away in Kodak's body somewhere.
Gravity, yes.
So
Yeah.
we're not going to commune with Mistra.
I mean, we can. I
I think we should before we go. We're not in
Yeah.
danger right now.
No,
but we
it's a safe spot to.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the holy water, and we will also need some incense. I don't think that would be a problem here.
That I do not have.
There has to be.
Look
safe
around.
there's
I'll
incense?
look around.
Yes.
We find incense.
Okay.
We got the
I
incense.
feel like, yeah.
It's upstairs in Tasha's bedroom.
Okay. Do I need to be the one to summon?
You can tell it's Tasha's bedroom because there's a cool pointy black hat. Hey.
Oh.
Is she like the
Oh, no, she's
traditional
taking
witch
it from her
version
house.
of Ronnie?
Does it look like
Looks like a traditional.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's just Ronnie.
taking a look at if we start going and investigating the bedrooms, do we see how long they've been?
Oh,
Are you actually going to go and search through each bedroom?
I would,
Because I can tell you what you find.
yeah.
okay.
We do the thing.
Okay. As you go up through the bedrooms,
We're enjoying some role playing before we get almost
fine.
murdered again.
there are several guest rooms. Like some of these, as you go up, split off into like guest rooms that look like they don't have any belongings in them. They're just very bare, like linens and a small dresser. But as you get to one room, you can kind of clearly tell that it is Illustrial's room. It's
A lot of kinky shit.
no, it's like a princess's room. There are like silver ball gowns and blue cloaks and
I didn't really get the kinky vibe from Illustrial.
no,
Maybe
it's
Tasha,
not.
but-
Tasha.
Tasha seems more like just like
Yeah, the only
If you were gonna try to hook up with one of them, it'd probably be Tasha.
probably the working kind
Oh,
of.
Mordecai? No.
Yeah.
the only interesting thing that you find in Illustrial's room as you look around is there's like a curio cabinet with like little crystals and like specimens and jars and things like that, suspended in like pink suspension fluid. And then there is what looks like a small like silver wind chime hanging on a hook in the curio cabinet.
Can I grab?
Sure. As soon as you grab the chime, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I should have investigated.
I mean, it was getting low. We had to keep it. That is a 21.
You flicker out of existence for a second, and then
Fun.
reappear back in the room holding the wind chime, and you're like, I don't know what that was.
Can I roll Arcana?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably should have done that first.
6-1, how goes the other?
Like an innocent
So 23.
intern.
It is a chime of exile that you are holding.
Oh.
And what a chime of exile does is a silver chime engraved with delicate magic sigils. While holding the chime, you can use an action to cast the banishment spell. Spell save DC 20.
Fuck yeah.
If the target of the spell has 50 hit points
Wow.
or fewer, it automatically fails its saving throw. Once the chime has been used to cast the spell, it can't be used in this way until the next dawn.
Wow.
So basically, once per day, I get high level banishment.
Pretty much.
Wow.
So, which is great, but if I had failed that con save,
Would you have
You
been
would-
You
banished?
would have been banished.
Yeah.
Seriously?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
I think this is why you should always do the.
Bless.
But
I
he
mean-
would have been banished too, favorite.
Yeah.
Then we would have had to go find him. You would have probably found him pretty easily.
Well, the other side of it is, had we not known, we wouldn't have known.
Oh
You
yeah.
would have just seen me pick up a wind chime and disappear.
That would have been the end
Yeah.
of Gregory
Yep.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't cast teleport, can you?
I mean, I don't have it equipped now.
Yeah, but I don't think you've learned it either.
I'm sure it's in my spell book.
Huh?
I don't know.
I said, let me check. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is a wizard spell.
This is a wizard spell.
Yeah, but it's whether
But you
or
may
not,
not know it.
it's not whether or not you know it. Yeah.
I mean,
As you get to
Yeah, I was going to check out the other ones.
as you get to Tasha's bedroom, you find big bag of sticks of incense.
Like 1,000 gold worth.
It looks like if Sierra's living room like exploded in like decent sized bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, like which there's herbs hanging and drying. It's like a mixture of like the herb racks from Skyrim. There's like a green fire underneath a black cauldron in the corner of the room. There are tomes of demonology all over the walls. There's a neat little black desk with some papers scribbled on it in the same script that you found down in the sanctum.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything of note?
There's no like magical items left around in her room or anything like that. As you look through her papers, you do see some of them are written in common, some of them are written in abyssal, some of them are written in infernal.
And I
It
read
looks like
those too.
yeah. It seems like, I mean, she was one of the foremost, or is one of the foremost, like experts on demonology. So yes, she speaks and can write abyssal and infernal.
Yeah, because I don't know much of her in this form. I know more of her in the later form.
Yeah. I will say, you know what, Codex? I'm just gonna keep hanging on to that really high investigation roll initially.
Cool.
As you are comparing handwriting from the note in abyssal that Arkin can read and the abyssal that is on Tasha's desk, you don't speak abyssal, but you have the ability to scan the document and look for similarities in between the two documents. It looks like a different person wrote the abyssal on Arkin's paper than Tasha's writing. If this is Tasha's writing, a different person wrote the abyssal on this desk here. They seem there are words that are shaped that are supposed to be the same shapes, but they're like drawn differently in abyssal on this paper.
Do I think that it was someone trying to mimic her handwriting?
Can't tell. You can just tell that whoever was writing abyssal that Arkin has
Not the same
is
person.
different from the abyssal that you're finding in Tasha's bedroom.
Similar.
Right.
I speak
communicate
abyssal.
Oh
Yeah,
my
holy shit, I
god.
speak
Oh, where was that?
All right. Well, you
Because I
can read the
couldn't
note
find
too.
where language was on.
Yes,
I've been looking for this whole time.
It's been like 15 or 20 minutes.
Not.
hasn't
It's
it?
been proficiencies and trainings.
Yes.
I.
Hey,
All right. It's not.
All right, so the two of you can read these letters. And yes, as you guys are reading the abyssal, it seems like the phrasing that is used, like how they structure their sentences, seems to be different between the two as well. So like
Okay.
they read differently.
So
It's a
it
different
definitely
person.
seems like a different person.
Yeah, a different person wrote this from what you have.
As Storm reads, he takes out a pair of bifocals.
Yes.
All reading glasses.
Don't mind.
Quite, yes.
You don't find anything else really of interest.
Okay.
So you have what you have written down, and you can tell that it's a different person than if you could safely assume that, you know, with all of Tasha's other writings, this epistle in her room is probably her writing also. You make your way over to Mordenkainen's room, and in this room, it is very studious. There is a very simple bed. There is a huge mahogany desk, and there are just arcane tomes, spell books on the desk. There is a backpack on top of the desk as well.
Gregory looks underneath of the bed.
You don't see anybody underneath the bed. There are more books. There's like a shoebox basically of diary pages
Ooh, I'll pull
written
that
by
out.
Mordenkainen.
Pull that out. For sure.
Yeah, you start rifling through Mordenkainen's diary.
Yeah.
You find out he's like this pervy old man.
There it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
start scanning the room for magic.
The backpack on the desk is emanating magical energy.
I go over to the backpack and I take a look at it. Does it look very similar to mine, just like a little bit different?
Yes, you can tell it's a bag of holding.
Okay.
Wow.
It looks.
I thought it was
similar
the
to yours.
Hewards.
No, it's
Okay.
no, it's not a haversack. No, it's a bag of holding.
Okay, I'll reach into it and see what I can.
As you reach in, the first thing that you pull out is a silver chain, and at the bottom of the chain there is a sword-shaped pendant inlaid with black diamonds.
Magic.
No, not magical. Just very nice looking.
Okay, I set that aside.
Just really
He's just
pretty.
got good taste.
Yeah.
I said
So
that
we're now
aside.
stealing from the 3 super powerful wizards.
I'm not stealing. I'm setting this one aside. I'm looking to see if there's
I
anything
stole.
else out.
Right.
Oh yeah, I need to add that to my inventory.
What?
What was the wind chime called?
Oh, the Chime of Exile.
Thank you.
Is it just when the chimes sound?
No, it
That-
can be used once per day.
Okay.
Gregory, I'm curious. What do you think
It was
will
just
happen
labeled
when
magic
Mordenkainen
trap to cast the effect
realizes
that
that
it
you've
does.
taken this from him?
Well, I didn't take it from Mordenkainen.
Took it from
I don't
Illustrial.
think he's going to particularly
Oh,
care.
I reach in from.
You find a leather-bound journal.
Okay.
You just thought that, when we found them,
Anything
that
else?
she'd want that right away.
No, nothing
More
else.
that
Okay, I take a
think
look at the journal.
We need all the help we can.
Give me an investigation check. It's in a cipher.
He doesn't have a good wind chime.
I can't believe it's a wind chime. You're now carrying a wind chime.
Really bad.
You spend about an hour
Straight up and down.
investigating the
Okay.
cipher of this journal.
That makes so
and
much
you
noise.
get
Tie that together.
Okay.
Yeah. Stealth check? Not great.
Seriously. It's just a wind chime.
He has an actual wind chime on
It's
it.
just a wind chime.
How are we not
It's a
gonna?
wind chime.
Yeah, how are we gonna carry that without making noise?
After being frustrated, I
fine.
do
Don't look at me there.
comprehend languages to see if that helps.
Nope. Okay. The cipher does not change at all.
Interesting.
Did you know I speak Abyss?
No,
Just remembered.
Are you serious?
I'm having deja vu.
That's in character for us.
I put the necklace back in.
Okay.
I hold on to the journal for now. See if I can read it later.
I mean, do you want to let any of them know that you have the journal, or are you keeping that to yourself?
No, I did it in front of the others. I wasn't.
Yeah. So if you,
Journal?
A journal.
you guys can all make an investigation check.
Excellent.
Which journal?
He found a journal in the
journal
bag of holding in
Mordecai's bag.
Mordecai's room.
So
So not a pervy one.
21.
This is
could
not
This
a
one's in a
pervy
code.
yet to be.
It's in a cipher.
21.
Nope.
No?
No.
Oh.
14.
Nope.
one. Oh, not one.
None of you can crack the cipher in this journal.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it will give us some answers about where we need to go.
All right. You don't find anything else in this room.
Okay.
So you still have the journal. You're putting the necklace back in the bag. And,
Yes, and I left the bag on the.
okay. So yes, that's all you find in the Sanctum of the Wizards.
Okay. But there doesn't seem to be an exit besides the portal.
To the Sanctum, correct. Yes, there's no front door.
So I was gonna ask Codex, are you being pulled towards the portal? Where's your compass leading you, big guy? Where you going?
This arcane object is it wants to be reunited with the next piece,
Makes sense.
Which direction?
which is why I think we should commune with Mistra before we
Oh yeah, we didn't do
Oh,
that.
whoops.
go
But you forgot
further.
about that?
I mean, I didn't forget, but
Forgot.
Oh, let's talk to
Yeah, a little
God.
bit.
All right.
Here.
So the first question was, are they in danger? And then we were gonna freeball the other two based off of that. Answer.
Yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of improv.
Gonna whiff it. All right.
All right.
It's pretty good playing this.
Which one was into weird shit in their journal? Let's just waste the last two questions on that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Just find out. Not to. All right, so you cast Commune.
All right. So I cast commune.
So you light off the incense from Tasha's room.
I'm having flashbacks to Theron.
Yep. You sprinkle the holy
1,000
water.
gold pieces of worth of incense.
Yeah, an entire church
Fill the
filled with
entire
incense.
building with
Lit it on fire.
We're all
And then
coughing.
realized the spell had to take 24 hours. It was a full day casting spell while the town was under attack.
So did the town live?
Oh, yeah,
Just
they
a
did,
minor detail that I didn't
Just
read
a
when
little
I
bit
did
of the
all
town got on fire. And a few dozen guards died.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, if you've done out of what, like 100?
Yeah,
So like
that's their job.
we're at 50-50.
That is an.
Anywho,
75-25. Anywho, so you sprinkle your holy water, start lighting off your incense. What do you say as a non-practitioner of religion?
oh man, okay. So a little naive, and all this is happening, and Codex says, "Hello, Mistra. I would like to. This is Codex. I'd like to talk to you.
Can you use?
I haven't used a spell before. To be honest, I don't think I've ever spoken to a deity before, so pardon my naivete. I have a question.
Part of my nativity.
Naivete.
Yeah.
Well, we've met your daughter and her two friends,
Speech just keeps going on and on and on.
and they're not here. So,
Yeah, I'm.
are they in
now? And
serious? I know that we're trying to stop Vecna together.
He just keeps like different things.
I look under the rug.
Yeah.
I look under
this
the
is like
rug.
100% in character. Gregory
Yeah.
just like pops a cork out again. He's just like, well,
Yeah.
Are they in serious danger?
The rod kind of like levitates up out of your hands.
Am I doing this right?
Purple energy starts like crackling
Let's just
from
wait
it.
and see what happens.
And that purple energy shoots in a beam straight at Gregory, hits him right in the middle of the chest, and lifts him up off of his feet. Like
I think it's working.
a girl from Stranger Things.
11.
Yeah, no, not her. From the latest season where the redheaded girl gets elevated in the air.
He's running up that hill just playing.
Yeah, running up that hill.
Just Kate Bush talk to us. And
Yeah,
It's not a deity.
and Gregory's eyes like flash open and purple light just beams out of his eyes and
You
he
had to
opens
put
his
that
mouth
thing.
in like a scream.
You're the most
and
illogical
purple
one
energy.
to possess.
Yeah, because you're a wizard. She's the goddess of magic.
You're a wizard.
He does have a fine. I'll give you this.
Yeah, he has a patron. So like you open your mouth and like a scream and purple energy erupts and there's no sound.
Yeah.
And
You could just play it.
it's a good song.
It's such a good song.
no, a voice fills Gregory's whole body and like emanates out from him and says, "It's metal one. I don't know what shit is."
Oh, I guess it worked.
That's our first one again.
Yes. My lady. The three that we are working with here, one being your daughter, are they in serious danger?
I think we were going for.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I got possessed. I can't do
Yeah, I think we were going
Not
for.
talking right
Can't even
now.
ask any questions about the pervy old man.
Are you willing to help us get to them?
No.
Shit.
Or shit.
All right, well,
Yeah, collectively.
well, shit.
I'm under like talking to you,
Yeah.
getting close.
Yeah.
Will the portal lead us to where we can help them?
Mister, my final question. Will the portal lead us to where we can help them?
Shit.
Shit.
I can only ask 3 questions.
Yeah, and then energy like flickers out of Gregory, and he drops from the air a couple feet to the ground. And give me a dex save.
Does a 15 make it or no?
Yeah. You fall to the ground and stumble like a drunk person falling off of their stool at the bar, but you keep the wine bottle and make sure that you do not break the wine bottle as you fall.
Well, shit, it's been a hot minute since someone's been inside me. That was yeah, that... Did we get anything useful?
Did it feel right?
It did.
Did you consent?
We
No.
True. You did not consent.
You were penetrated by a deity.
Apparently, you don't need consent when God's involved.
rarely do.
Have you found a new,
Too
patron?
deep.
I don't exactly prescribe to having a patron. I'm a scholar.
I thought you were a wizard.
I am. Don't need to have a patron.
Well, no, it didn't really.
That's
She
not-
knows they are in danger, but she won't help us, and the portal won't take us to where they are.
That seems like a very God thing to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does the you said that the piece the tug is towards the portal?
Yes. Yes.
I'd say let's.
It's like a thread pulling on me. It wants to be reunited with the next piece.
I feel like that's the only step we have to go on.
Yeah.
It
and
is also
that's
the only way
probably
out.
going to help them.
It isn't, but I don't think where I could take us will help us either.
So into the portal then.
So the portal.
Yeah.
To the portal.
To the portal.
To the
Yeah,
portal.
the rod of 7 parts kind of just like slowly tugs you towards it, and as you all stand around the portal, it flickers to life with this pink glowing aura. There are like streaks of purple and gold and orange flowing through it. Are any of you familiar with interplanar travel or anything like that?
Just a bit.
Codex isn't been derelict.
I feel like both he and I think all three of us would be.
We've definitely done it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like the three people who three characters who have done this. Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check. That's
Big pop there, dear.
So we healed last time we were in
Yes.
this? Sure. So I'm oh, is what I'm hearing.
Huh?
Am I healing right now then?
yeah, you long rest. Yeah, long
Great.
That is 828.
You can tell that you are looking down at energy radiating off of the astral plane.
Ooh. Love a good answer.
Yeah, I had a 26.
26, yeah. You can both tell that it's coming from the astral sea within the astral plane.
I mean, I suppose if we're not dimension hopping to rid a foggy world of vampires, then we're doing this. This does
Magic space.
Good times.
Oh dear.
I miss vampires.
Who doesn't?
It's times we're sitting for that.
I finally got it.
Gotta go straight.
It took 3 weeks.
It's been longer than 3 weeks.
It took 4 weeks.
I know
Maybe 5, but still.
I tell you, it's all about
about the two races that occupy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell them.
Have you ever heard of the Githyanki?
Would I have?
Yeah, probably. I would say
I would
probably
assume so.
all of you would have heard of
They're
it.
not
Yeah.
very nice.
No.
They're green. They're not very nice.
They're them and the other ones on.
Yankee.
It's the mind flayers,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah.
See, it's Yankee and the players.
Sure. The elephant.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's what I was
Thank you,
looking.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
We have to be careful of those in the astral plane.
There's also astral elves.
That I did know.
Yeah.
Space
Warhammer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically the
The
elves.
Eldar- oh, the
yeah,
Eldari?
yeah.
Are those
yeah,
the ones
Are there
with the
space
ships?
dwarves?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Space gnomes?
Are there space dwarves?
There are these things called GIF, GIFF, that are basically like space gnomes. Yeah.
They're GIFs.
Yeah, they're GIFs.
Chips.
They really
They
like.
move. They move for like just a couple seconds,
We're
and then they
basically
stop.
I
memes.
was gonna go with the peanut butter angle, but that,
Yeah.
that works too.
Yeah, they're made of peanut butter too. So
I would not be
do you
surprised.
touch the portal? Do you access the portal?
I think we just.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
at this
Do we all
point,
hold
like,
hands?
We've already
Yeah.
done our investigation. We didn't find any healing.
Healing
potions or anything,
planet.
so-
Yeah, I think Gregory just jumps in head first.
Yeah.
I guess I will. Did we happen to find any healing?
It's a very beautiful
No.
swamp. Okay.
Then Codex walks through.
As
We're
you
dexterous.
step into the portal,
Ooh, light switch.
you are kind of like
No, I was the whole Doctor Who angle. That's where I was going.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna spin around?
Yeah, like the whole thing is just
yeah, like you shrink into nothingness and then you just
Yeah.
pop back into
Yeah.
existence. You find yourselves as you teleport into the astral plane, into the astral sea. You're surrounded by like this pink, glittery fog with like streaks of gold going through it. And as you all appear in existence, you can't really see anything. Like visibility is very low. You all just start falling. Like you immediately just go into free fall. And I need all of you to give me an intelligence check.
straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up intelligence. 17.
All right, you're good, Arkin.
12. Sorry.
21.
You're good.
20.
Yep.
19.
Yep, you're all good except for Thora.
Hey,
Um,
3.
You guys, it immediately clicks in your head. Oh, I just need to think. Stop falling.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, as we see him starting to
oh.
plummet, when we start to
Hold on.
Yeah.
we yell.
I cast Earthbind.
Earthbind. You start falling slower and slower. You're like now 100 feet lower than them. You guys can't even see him anymore.
Right, this
Yeah.
one dies with an intelligence
What do
check
you
of
yell?
3.
What do you yell through the fog?
I yell. Just think about going up.
I'm gonna yell up as I think about going up.
Okay. Sorum, you immediately just come to a scratching
Up.
halt.
Up.
And then
And then you guys are doing it. You guys just hear
yeah. He shoots right past all you guys as you're sort of like
God.
floating in the astral sea in the air. He just shoots straight up and just keeps going up,
Wow.
up.
Can you think of just being with us? Just leave it at that. That's a good spot.
Alright.
You're like, "Ah."
Down! I can't quit you.
Yeah, and
quite
you start
get it, right?
shooting, you start
Oh,
rocketing back down towards
Alright.
them,
I'll try and think about being in.
ending with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just come to a
Form
nice halt, and you're like floating in your armor. Your battle axes are kind of like floating away from your hips.
I'm definitely upside down or diagonal or just not.
100%.
right.
Yeah,
Something is not.
You're in.
yeah.
You're in.
What,
You're in.
what do we see?
Not much. Your visibility is about like 40 to 50 feet, but as you scan out into the astral sea, coming from like below you, and I mean, I guess kind of like diagonal below you, you see two lights, like almost looking like lantern lights, bobbing and weaving through the mist, slowly in your direction.
How far away?
Tough to say in the fog.
Okay.
Maybe 100 feet.
If
maybe
I
a
just
little more.
think, if Codex just thinks towards the lights,
You start.
move through towards the
You
lights.
just instantly start floating
All right,
towards the lights.
We'll follow.
Codex moves towards the light.
So yeah, like, flying V style, you're like Supermaning through the fog towards these floating lights, and
I think When You Wish Upon a Star is playing in the background.
Yeah.
I was thinking that's not the 90s. You can call me Superman.
Oh yeah. That's
you guys
pretty
have a
much
different
that.
song playing in each of your like floating through the astral sea.
It's not even 90s, that's the 2000s.
It's not.
Thing.
That might be 2010s.
Really? Who changed that? Show?
As Codex is like flying ahead of everybody else
Bad rock.
through the astral sea, you get closer and closer to these lights until like the fog, the lantern looks like it's coming up out of the fog,
Okay.
and it just looks like this sort of like glowing yellow orb.
Oh, it's not like ground or anything like that.
Nope, it's just like this
floating.
orb that's floating in the fog.
Is the I take out the rod and like, am I being pulled?
Down towards in the direction that the lights came from originally.
Oh, is it almost like just a floating lantern,
Yeah.
like a guiding light? I guess I would perception, right? I want to understand like, is this a guiding light source?
Yeah, roll perception.
12.
You can't tell if it's a guiding light. It's just kind of like this lantern that's floating about, 4 or 5 feet away from your head, just kind of like bobbing
All right, and then from there, the rod is guiding me down from there.
Yep.
Um,
The other light
and I
you
see
see
that
kind of
direction.
like circles around
Oh,
and is like circling around the party
okay.
in like a 50-foot radius.
Let's leave a B.
Okay.
I don't even know if.
Throw a hand axe at it.
Yeah. Not sure you
Alright.
get it back.
And I feel like it's
So we
still
we keep moving
upside
down. Do I need to be holding the rod in my hand in order to feel that tug?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's something that like you can pull it out,
Okay.
feel where it's leading you, and put it back. Like you don't have to have it in your hand at all times.
Okay.
But you would just need to kind of like
But we don't-
check.
We don't actually see where it's leading,
No, you
just
cannot
a
see where it's
direction.
leading, just a direction. As you sort of start float, are you ignoring the lantern?
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it.
As you start floating like down towards the direction where the light came from, you see something large shift in the fog, and out of the corner of your eye, big jaws open up out of the fog and snap down on you. Dex save, please.
Damn.
I love the ethereal music, by the way.
12.
Synth-
the
Now,
astral plane.
Gigantic teeth snap down onto you.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What did
That's
you
what-
roll?
The angler.
12.
Oh,
It is Sharknado.
oh.
What
It
the hey, hon?
is sort of Sharknado.
Oh shit.
Hold it. Oh my god, can we please be pirates? Please, please, please. That is badass, and I
Yep.
want to be its
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. I
You
need
guys are all
Oh,
floating
England.
behind, and that light is like right over there.
Oh, it's straight up that anglerfish.
Yep,
That's
it is.
it's exactly what I said to him.
It's an angler goldfish. Is what it is.
Codex.
Yeah.
You
You like the
take
virgin Chad meme? It has that chin.
20 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as
Jesus Christ.
the star angler bites into your armor.
Oh, so it didn't swallow me.
It did not swallow you.
Okay.
You're a little too large for it to swallow. Maybe if it chomped off
So
you.
so it becomes visible.
This one does, and the lantern is visible for the other one, but not the fish.
But we
But
know
yes,
what it is.
you see this giant red shimmery shark, terrifying looking fish with this weird bulbous lantern sticking up off of its forehead.
It's not just a lantern.
So I'm guessing we're rolling.
And now you guys can roll initiative.
I better this night than the other night.
I mean, I didn't, so I think.
Not
Oh.
2022.
I think
Hell
we,
yeah,
I think we
21.
traded rolls.
5.
A strong 5.
Arkin.
19. A natural
It's gonna be
19.
timed really well.
It's better than a 4.
Gregory.
7 for you, boy.
7 for Joy.
Hey, boy.
We will manually enter Mars
See, the best thing is, I have
with initiative of 22.
and the
Yes.
lamprey lined up.
Friendly fire. I was thinking
And
about
what's your max HP?
I don't
Mine,
want
Yep.
to bet.
100.
100 even. All right, and so we start it off. Marge starts off the turn order.
Okay, so I cannot see the one, but I can see.
No,
You see the
yeah, you see the one, but I mean you see the lantern. Like you know that it's
I was gonna
next
say,
to
it's,
Yeah, you
safe,
know-
it's safe to assume that we know the
you.
lantern
You know it's
is
next
attached
to you.
a
You
fish.
just don't see
Okay.
its like its actual
And
body.
I'm still
yet.
floating.
Yep.
Well, fish are so cool.
I am going to cast.
Throwing spells out there, bro?
Yeah. I don't know how much good momentum you can get as you're floating.
That's fair.
I'm gonna cast second level Witch Bolt,
Ooh, okay.
which I don't. Oh, okay, I see. All right.
I think that one you just rolled a hit, correct?
14.
This is.
Okay.
You see it shoot and like skate off of something in the distance. You just missed its AC, so like skates off its scales and fires out into the astral sea.
I can only do anything if it was like a cantrip, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let me think.
I mean, unless something is a bonus action, you can
Right.
still move. You could do like I think a bonus action to flare your sun sword. Can't remember if it's an action or a bonus action.
Elf is just it's such a good Christmas.
This one's good.
Although we do need to just keep.
I think I'm just, yeah, I think I'm just going to announce that, like, there's another one over here.
Okay,
That's really all I
and you're
can.
gonna stay where you're at.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer in front of
Okay.
Gregory.
Yeah, obviously we don't have a real map here. This is more
Yeah.
theater of the mind.
It's a little treasure calamity.
Yeah,
that movie.
it's an interesting. The astral plane is an interesting place. Up next is Codex.
Okay. Codex is going to use his action to activate his to bring up his ballista Eldritch Cannon. And then see, that's an action, and then I guess the ballista. I'm guessing it can't be at close range.
What up?
I don't know. Would it have disadvantage at close range?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll fire the ballista at the creature at close range.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
Oof.
Sierra, you didn't move in, right?
9.
Your ballista, as it like engages on the target, it fires off a little bit early and shoots right over the Star Angler's head and out into the astral sea. You just hear.
And then I am going to, since I attempted to attack, I am going to use
Disengaged.
my ability to disengage to move here.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll move over to. I'll float back over to here.
All right. Then up next is Arkin.
Okay. Just quickly scanning about. I don't see other lamps.
Nope. Just these two.
Okay. I am going to attempt an Eldritch Blast at this one.
Okay.
That would be a 28 to hit.
Yep. That is.
Just maybe.
Hmm?
Just maybe.
Just barely.
Just me.
Literally hit a deity.
Oh. Praise the anglerfish.
Praise him.
Praise him.
Okay, I would worship. Let's
These
eat
things are cool.
31 points of force damage.
All of us would have hats with
Damn, I
a
didn't realize
lantern
that.
coming off of it.
We're now at
track.
540. It's 3.
Do we have like a
41. 31.
31.
30.
And then I move
fish?
Dibs on
Yeah.
email.
back behind
Michael,
Sharks or fish?
behind the armor one.
okay, had a serial killer serial theme
Yeah,
murder mystery
yeah.
party.
I
A
can
fish
have a
party
fish party.
is not
Fair.
that
Okay,
far
fair.
off.
A deep ocean
can't.
party.
End of Arkin's turn.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend anything else.
All right. The first star angler is going to float through the mist to Thorum, and
I'm in a brace.
well, oh, what's that?
So when it
Is that just because it entered your
yeah, so it's a reaction. So I don't know when I'm supposed to declare that, but
Now.
now?
yeah, hopefully. I've never used it before because I've always forgotten about it.
Now.
When it moves into the reach I can expend a superior dice and make an attack, and then I
Okay.
add that to the damage roll. So
Okay, so expend your superiority die.
I'm also upside down.
Okay.
Because I'm
You're attacking like the underside.
Yeah,
Of the...
I-
Maybe it worked for your advantage.
I mean,
you know?
honestly-
Maybe that
All right,
flipped you.
give me an attack roll.
all right. And I get to add a D.
I can just imagine half of us ralphing because
Yeah, D10 to it.
floating it upside down and
Ugh.
Yikes. All right, well let's see.
Are you saying we should be doing Constitution saving
Wait, you get to add a d10.
Yeah, I get to
no,
add a D-
I think you add a d10 to your damage.
yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, you are probably right.
How, what
Yeah, if the attack hits, I rolled a 12.
Oh,
Yeah, you whip from underneath. You're upside down. You're swinging at the
Yeah.
anglerfish with your battle axe, and you whiff. It is going to flare its lore charm at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Easy. Easy, I got +1.
You fail. You are now charmed.
oh shit.
Well, delightful.
It is going.
Wait,
You rolled a 4?
I guess. I think
Wait, this thing can cast spells?
We're in
I
the
don't think you can't cast spells. I
No,
think
it's just
an
that's the effect of its lore charm.
I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail. So I can re-roll that bad boy.
Is it a reaction though? Is it superior?
No, it just says special.
oh,
Okay, then yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually roll the real dice because nat 20.
All right.
Thank
You
God.
like you start like gazing at the charm, then you like shake yourself out of it, and it like kind of snarls in rage, and it's gonna try and take a chomp out of you
Let
for
it.
not letting it turn.
Let it.
It is a 22 to hit.
Does not hit.
Right. It's going to try again. 21 misses. 24.
That hits.
Right.
Damn.
You take 12 points of piercing damage
From a fish.
From
from the
fish.
giant fish
That's
that's
a
upside
first.
down from you.
Giant space fish.
Yeah. I love how the fish is literally looks like it's upside down.
This just reminds me of that thing from Nemo.
The other
It's so cool and
Anglerfish.
I
weird.
guess I'm just Dory.
circles through the fog,
Is it coming back down?
comes up behind
I tried to get in front of you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gregory's.
I tried to get to a flank.
Yeah.
Just imagine
Spell's weakness.
the Jaws theme music.
It's
Damn, Daryl.
22 to hit, 16 to hit, 23 to hit. Yeah. All three. 19,
Gregory's getting really used to just dying right now.
16, 30.
Getting total party killed by fish. It's not on the agenda.
I'm anglerfish. I don't want to go that way.
42 points as it
Marge
bites
can't
into
go that
you
way.
3 times.
Shit.
Okay, I thought it was dead. That could have been worse.
42 points.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, okay. It's not quite bloody.
And it also tries to flare its lantern at you,
Now,
but you are immune to the charmed condition,
I
correct?
am because I'm an elf.
You're an elf. The fish does not know that. He tries to charm you and realizes that you are not able to be
Stupid
charmed.
fish.
And now it is Gregory's
I
turn.
really don't know about that. Yeah.
Make sushi out of
Big
fish.
dumb fish.
Well, shit. I had a plan, and then that kind of. Table talk. How would you feel about me polymorphing into something that's aquatic, given that we're in a sea condition? Would you retcon? Would you say no to that?
if you a squid, you be a giant squid.
Do I have a problem with that? No. If it's within the challenge rating of what you're allowed to polymorph. I will say this. If it needs water to breathe, you are not in water. You are in air.
But if it's like a whale
That breathes in air, then yes.
Oh, whale? They have like little tiny.
I don't know how a whale does damage.
Ramming, ramming,
Slapping with a tail? That would hurt like a
fucking die.
I mean, maybe a shark. That would be fun.
If they have a
I have
narwhal, you
heard
could
it.
stab. You'd
Challenge
stab.
rating 10 would be fine, right?
Huh?
Challenge rating 10 would be fine.
What's your CR that you're allowed to polymorph to?
I think it's equal to my level. I think it's equal to my level. Let me look up polymorph quick. I haven't done anything that's different in a hot minute, so I'm trying to look this up.
Not polymorphism.
Polymorphism. I feel like you're gonna come up with some weird results for that.
Genetics.
Just looking for inspiration. Weirdly, weirdly, the spell actually doesn't say. I'm sure it says. It actually doesn't say about challenge ratings. Polymorph,
Wait,
they
the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's challenge
So
rating.
what is our challenge rating? Our level or no?
The challenge rating for your group is your average level.
So that
Okay.
would be okay.
So your challenge rating by yourself, would probably be like a 5, maybe 7.
I think that's wrong because legitimately, like looking at what other people polymorph into, everybody's polymorphing into a T-Rex and a giant ape, which are you learn polymorph at a 4th level. So I think that's wrong.
All right, we're gonna read a Reddit post. Polymorph, blah blah blah. Challenge rating equal to less than the target, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating.
So yes. Okay.
So yes,
Cool.
CR 12.
So we're gonna polymorph.
Okay.
We're gonna polymorph into a blue whale.
Oh my god, stop.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Can you grab one of those?
Oh my god.
How does he have a blue? How is that?
I don't know if he does.
Also, how did you paint the inside
I
of that?
might
mouth?
only have a whale shark. It's a packet of sharks.
I've always
Damn.
wanted
weren't
to do
prepared
this.
for this.
I've always wanted to do this, by the way.
So
Don't get fucked up by shit.
yeah. So side note,
This is gonna push us
a
all out.
blue whale
Yeah.
is like 200 feet long.
and
Yeah.
has the
Humongous.
So it pushes everything away from them.
Yes.
like
Would you like me to read my a quick synopsis of my character sheet now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me what that's.
So I have an AC of 18. I have 246 hit points. And I can bristle chomp, which I have a plus 12 to do, which is 10d10 plus 7. Or
Ridiculous.
I can swallow, which basically is trying to actually eat you and you take acid damage with all that.
So sick.
This is like a
so
blue whale
stomach
monster.
So it's like stomach acid.
Yes.
I love this.
Oh, that's
All right. So,
So cool.
side note, I need all of you to give me a
damage.
dexterity saving throw,
okay. That seems fair.
Yeah.
except for Gregory.
Gregory's just vibing.
Okay, that's a 19.
Save.
Yeah. 20.
Save.
Good deal.
Naturally.
Oh no.
Fail.
No.
Fail. The ones who fail take 26 points of force damage as they are shot across the astral sea
I saved the
by this
fucking
whale
life.
that teleports into existence. You guys that save take 13 points of force damage as you are shot across the astral sea about 40 feet in either
Did you
direction.
say 13?
Thorum and the other, yes, 13. Thorum and the other anglerfish are now 200 feet that way.
Oh no.
At the tail end of the blue whale that's now in the midst of the astral
It is
sea.
a
No pun intended.
gargantuan.
Yes.
It is a gargantuan.
I know. Yeah. You have become. You are the
Why don't we use this blue dye?
Holy
Like,
fuck! Do you want to know what my swim movement is? 120 fucking feet. Jesus Christ!
Oh.
You're gigantic.
Yeah, but you're in the astral plane, which isn't water, so
I can still swim.
You kind of like
You
you're
fly.
like floating.
you just fly.
You think about floating.
Okay, well,
Right.
Gregory, that is your turn.
Yes, yes, it is.
You are a blue whale now. Thorum, now it's your turn.
Seeing as I have just been radically
Yeah, there's
reduced in hell.
you can't see any of them anymore.
I have no idea
you see
what
the
just
tail
happened.
of a blue whale, or like it would be like this, not like this. That's a shark. Blue whale.
As I'm being catapulted forward,
Yeah,
I'm just
you
like,
and the
Gregory!
anglerfish,
It's just screaming, why?
Yeah. No, it's like, all you see is the tail of a blue whale. Like
I know exactly what's been,
Yep.
what
And
just
you,
happened.
yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
you heard the familiar crackle of Gregory's
Gregory.
magic.
Yeah. Just
Polymer.
Gregory do
Yeah.
Gregory things.
You're just hearing dwarven curses.
Yep. So it's just you and the star
It's me and
anglerfish
an anglerfish.
at the end of this
So I
giant
guess
tail.
yeah, it's just you and me,
Marsh
buddy.
is like unbelievable.
Apparently, I can't swallow anything unless it's tiny.
You gonna start swinging.
There's got.
that is the goal. So what's it called? Thinking
But I
of
can
an
just eat
80s
people, essentially,
movie
and they can't
line
do
about
that
sushi.
inside my stomach.
But I'll think about it. I'll
They can
think of a
attack
cool
me, but
thing
yeah,
to say.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
make any save.
just start
Wow.
bringing my axe and trying to hack
It's-
this giant fish. So
Yep.
28 to hit,
Yep.
What is the fish's reaction to me turning into a
10 damage.
Yeah.
The fish took damage, right?
Yes.
Good.
So
10 damage.
yeah,
Yeah, they both saved, but they both took 13 points of force damage.
Dexterous motherfuckers.
Thorm is reminded of how much he hates seafood. So nat 20. So is that a critical
That's a
hit?
crit. Yep.
So
Are you
does that,
allergic?
can I cut off his? I don't remember if you said critical hits you can like
Usually
target
double
parts.
damage.
It's
up to you.
double damage.
It's double
but,
damage?
I think you had
What's
said
your
that
what do
if you
you
get
what do you
critical
roll
hit-
when you roll your damage? Are you rolling like
It says
D8?
2d8 plus 6, and it's blue.
If both of your D8 come up as 8, like max damage, I'll let you try and chop a piece off of this fish.
Close. Almost.
Damn, 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay. And it's looking pretty bloody. You hack into it.
I am
This
gonna-
purple blood like flows out of it, but like it's like gravity doesn't take over. Like the blood is just ripping
Floats
into
around.
existence. It's just kind of floating in the air.
Great. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and
I mean, Arkin likes that. Shakira used to like that.
Yeah.
I'm at a 26 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
Shakira's dead.
She gone.
Shakira's
She
remains
melted, and then
looked like
14
that.
damage.
Trying to turn her into
Yeah,
Wolverine.
that thing's looking.
died.
It's looking
yeah.
pretty beat up.
Sushi's back on the menu.
Oh, I still have your arms. I still have your arms.
Yeah, I was hoping you would get that reference, Michael. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I just remembered that I
End
have
of-
two adamant luggage.
Start spinning
Yeah.
them around. in
We have
circles.
Shakira with us.
Maybe back.
No,
Ends of Thorum's turn.
we had metal with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my second win because holy shit,
Bonus action?
that hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
1d10 plus 12, so that's.
And then it'll be Martin's
Alright,
turn.
I'm gonna heal for. That heals for 20.
Okay. We're back at the top of the turn order with Marge. Marge, Codex, Arkin.
Okay.
Right.
Warming up his D20.
Okay.
What you got there?
Can you even? Could I even trip these things if I tried? I mean, they're floating. There's no way to
Can't
trip.
trip. No.
Just
They don't
it's
have feet.
upside down.
Yeah, they don't have
It's
feet.
just-
They fight you.
They don't have.
All right. So I'm gonna move towards the nearest lantern I can see,
Okay,
which
yep.
I assume would
Yep,
be this
floating
guy.
towards the head of Blue Whale
So I can
Gregory.
move 25 feet. Do you think I can make it?
In the Astral Sea, you can float 60 feet per turn.
Nice. Michael, is this what you thought I was gonna do?
Nope, this is weird. This is strange.
I'm just.
I did think you guys would absolutely get attacked by the anglerfish, though. I was like, they're gonna touch them.
I had no reason to think that.
Oh, yeah.
the lantern was
It made
dangerous.
sense. I'll give you that.
And I ignored it.
Sorry, Marge. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I am going to use my action surge first of all
Mhm.
because
Oh, right
I want to
off the
cast
Pretty much.
protection from good and evil
Yeah.
on myself because I
Okay.
don't want to be charmed.
All right.
I wonder if these are like the smart say.
Okay, so I cast that,
I
and
like
then my next
This is all new to you too, right?
Okay.
is I'm gonna just use my sunblade. Try to stab its eye.
use the really cool sword I have.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
We played 2 years to get that sword or something.
Yeah. It's 11.
Yeah.
And you get to attack again, though.
I know. It better be one again. Okay,
The worst.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Floating in
Oh my god.
the astral plane is new for all of us.
13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other problem is. Like, where Marge is.
Through it.
I
And you
can
smell like
see-
it smells like
Right, we can see each
tuna,
other.
like ahi tuna.
I can see-
It smells really good. As you cut this thing with the sun sword.
Yeah.
So I can't bend
If-
luck if I
If
can't
Codex
really
could
see
smell
what's happening.
he would know.
It
how
would
good
smell
smells.
really good.
Yeah. Speaking of Codex,
Aw.
it's Codex's non-smelling turn.
Yeah, I tried to. I tried to undo that, but
Oh, it's weird.
I think it's stuck together.
Oh, okay.
We got
Okay, so Codex spins around, and how far away?
Fin of a whale just floating.
And I try to outmaneuver it, and then how far am I from that fish?
About 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Nice.
First, I am going to
Have to be made fun of.
You got it.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm
fire the ballista at it.
So, can we get a round of applause?
Yes,
You had it.
you got it.
Thank you.
You got it.
You can only see the lantern fish from where you're at. You can see the lantern,
Oh,
but there's too much volume from 50 feet
I
away.
forgot about the log. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fly closer.
Sarcastic
As you get to about 30 feet away from it, you can see it. It comes into view.
Okay.
friends.
I will get closer than I'll get to within.
We need one with like a hook.
Yeah, where'd the other one go? I love playing with that one.
I know that one was
Well, the one
good.
that's upstairs in the spare bedroom.
I'll get within,
I'll bring it back there.
I'll get within 20 feet.
Still like.
Yeah, you can see it now.
So
You can shoot it
good.
with your belly stuff.
And
What is you? I was pretty cast.
It's
Yeah.
Rented.
Oh, God.
We keep getting distracted.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
yeah, I'm going to fire the ballista at it.
Okay. Fire the ballista.
Which is I just have to find it. Oh, there we go. Let's see.
like shoot a light.
18 to hit.
You hit it. Ballista.
That'll be 3d8 plus 4.
Ballista bolt just spikes right into the side of the star angler.
So it's 14 force damage.
I
Okay.
think I have 5 looks in this one. But,
And then I'm going to, with a cantrip,
so he told me that he.
I'm going to try to spear it with my grappling claw.
Okay.
So I launch that out of my arm,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a plus 10 to 17 to hit.
You hit.
And I'm going to pull it 15 feet closer, with giving the giant blue whale a reaction opportunity
You
attack.
try, and as you try to pull it, instead you start shooting towards it. Like as your grappling hook starts retracting.
Sam,
It has more mass than you.
Your grappling hook starts retracting like your pneumatic gear, and you're not standing on the ground. There's nothing to anchor yourself on.
That kind of works.
And you start catapulting straight towards the thing.
So I come 10 feet closer.
Yep.
Until I tell myself to stop.
Yeah.
And then
Whoa!
it does 10
Points of damage.
damage.
Right.
Piercing damage.
Yep. This one not immune to any weird damage like all the other stuff you guys fight in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage.
For real.
It just takes the damage that you do to it.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Didn't
Okay.
sleep over this night.
Arkin's turn then.
No, the tower.
Oh, you need a tower? Yeah. I was gonna try to fix it.
So instead of going this way or that way, I simply go up 60 feet or so that I can see both.
Yeah. And not get hit by a fin?
Not get hit by a fin.
Yeah, smart.
So I'm going to try another Eldritch Blast.
And as you elevate up, also in the air, you can see that little fog of that little cloud of fog, is kind of like emanating from the Star Anglers, and it's just sort of surrounding you guys.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. That would be a 22 to hit.
Yep. You're attacking this guy with
Yes.
Forum. Okay.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 12, 22, 28 points of force damage.
Yep. That'll work. It's almost dead.
Oh, it's almost dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like gasping and like shuddering
I'll-
in the midst of the
I'll
astral
quicken
sea.
and attack again. And that is 22 to hit.
Smack off Grand Crew is delicious.
So good. I missed it.
And 16. And
a lot less
26 points.
Literally only D&D.
As you hit it with your second Eldritch Blast, it's like in the middle of like opening its jaws to chomp down on Thorum, and your Eldritch Blast like shoots inside of its mouth, and the thing just explodes into a puff of fish meat in the midst of the astral sea. You get like plastered.
Brains everywhere?
Yeah, you get plastered with fish guts,
I love it.
and they like explode out in a radius, and then they're kind of just like floating along with the blood from the fish.
Does that smell good?
No, that smells like fish guts.
Okay.
It's not cooked like it is when you use your sword. End of Arkin's turn.
End of Arkin's turn.
All right, then it is the Star Angler engaged with the blue whale.
You.
I don't think that's gonna be a fight it can win.
It's going to look at the tasty gnome instead of the giant blue whale.
Of course.
First,
I would say opportunity.
I make myself look as untasty as possible.
It was engaged with Gregory, and Gregory
all
called
it's
it.
doing is turning. It's pivoting. It's not an opportunity attack.
I think it is.
No.
I think it is.
You think it is until I have an enemy that circles around.
Yeah.
Or that you're trying to circle around. You're like, I didn't leave its attack area.
Right, we don't use positioning.
Yeah, I didn't leave its attack area. It doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Welcome to the boring logistical part of D&D.
First thing it's going to do is flash its lore charm at you,
Okay.
Marge. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
I
please.
cannot be charmed.
Ooh, you're like, what's that supposed to do? What's that supposed to do? That's gonna just try and bite you 3
Oh,
times.
that is just so
Okay,
nice.
just gonna try.
A 19 to hit. Yep. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And a 23 to
Oh
hit.
my god.
Fine.
Hey, if Gregory...
Remember, it's not dying, it's just unconsciously floating.
Is that how that
through
works?
Ethereal.
Ethereal plane
Is that how that works?
for all my children and my husband are home.
53
get
points
married?
of piercing damage as it bites you
You
through.
weren't married? You were at the wedding. Everybody was at the wedding. You
Yeah.
officiated.
She's married with kids.
I thought they just moved in together.
I thought.
Baby is the
I
love
thought
of your life.
they
You
were
put a
on
ring
the-
on it.
Oh, Theron. Yeah, did
They would
Theron
officiate.
Yeah, they were
No,
officiating.
not Theron.
Oh.
No, I
Not
wasn't
a vibe,
our
that's
wise
not a vibe.
man. Sorry, Theron. You were our marriage counselor, though.
After their first fight, they sent a message to you.
Yeah.
That somehow tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 53?
53 points of piercing damage from the 3 bites.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It-
And then it is Blue Whale Gregory's turn.
All right.
Who ends him?
We are going to consume to bristle chomp him.
Yep.
That's a nat 20 plus 11. That's a
Yeah.
31.
Okay.
Yeah, great, you hit.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna roll this. I guess 4 times. So that's 8, 6.
Much health, you know what?
34.
Okay, that's great.
I just
So
keep
just
forgetting
in the
every
first.
thing.
Do you need me to remember for you?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Rolling a lot of dice. It's doing a crit bristle chomp.
Why didn't we have the blue whale when we were fighting that spider dragon?
I'm
not sure it would be.
not gonna roll this that many times. It's 126 points of damage.
Yeah, you kill it.
Actually,
Oh my God.
It's actually 134
You
points. of
literally
damage.
eat the star angler
Is that
fish.
the most
Just-
damage we've ever done?
I honestly think that is.
Yeah,
Okay, blue whale.
we're gonna stay in blue whale for a little
Bristle
bit.
chomp.
Yep.
We're gonna stay in blue whale for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Wow.
The only problem is going to be like when you get to structures. And then
Yeah.
the blue
Which
whale
Michael
yeah.
will make sure we come to some structures
This the
soon.
whole this whole
Hey.
module isn't a structure. You're floating. You haven't got there yet.
3 years of playing Gregory.
Yeah, you're
still
floating.
have fun with
Yeah, exactly. You're floating in the
Wow.
astral sea
You
for
still
now.
have surprises.
You are not in combat anymore. There's no treasure in the fish guts, and you ate the other one.
So when you polymorph back, are you just gonna have this like
Fishy taste in your mouth.
raw fish?
Smell.
How it works.
I'm gonna say
think
your
so.
stomach is like a pocket dimension.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 10
Oh yeah, I'll
plus
take the
7,
star anglers.
and then a nat 20.
That and the other one.
Alright, Marge is not looking.
We short rest in the
It's not-
while floating.
Like we're floating in water.
I just yeah, we can
You're
short
floating in
rest.
air.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I meant.
Yeah, you guys are literally less
Bless you.
in like purple.
Well, I mean,
But you can now, like, the fog disperses now that the 2 star anglers are dead, and you can see that where the rod is kind of pointing, you see like the wreckage of a ship. What's interesting is the wreckage of the ship is kind of crashed into the bones and corpse of a. Wow, is that what you were doing under there?
Yeah, I was wondering what that sound was.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that your spine?
Yeah.
Steve,
It's fine. Yeah,
Everything's fine.
That was the perfect
The
answer.
wreckage of this Spelljammer ship is broken amongst the gigantic corpse of a deity floating amongst a dead god floating amongst the astral plane.
So, table talk. I am a whale.
I think we should take a short rest.
I'm not
You can't
Gregory.
talk.
I'm a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An hour.
Then a short
Does
rest.
it have to last an hour?
No, I mean I can get rid of it whenever I want. I just figured since we're floating around, I might as well. I already burned the slot. I might as well
I
save
mean, we could ride on you
That
at
is
this point.
yeah,
You could
but
also just float
how
through
how
the
bad are you?
But yes, you
I'm
could ride on the
34 out of 100. So it's
That's
not
probably not a good thing to
It's
go
not-
into battle.
right. It's not good.
But we're probably not going to get into combat.
Do you remember the last time?
You will.
The last,
It's
the
not
last,
even night. We haven't even taken our bathroom break. The combat.
place we went, we had that
Oh yeah, cake.
combat
We need
demon, and then right into combat dragon.
Yeah.
So can we short
Everything's going to be okay.
I would say let's short.
Just trust in Mistra.
I may have.
Who said she can't help us? Yes.
Yeah, I drank my health potion. Or no, I gave it to somebody, I think. I don't have a health potion.
I think I took it off of you and gave it to you when we were fighting a dragon.
You did.
You gave it to me?
Well, I took it off of you, poured it.
Oh, you poured it down my throat. That's what you did.
Codex,
Hey, I saved your life. Earthbind.
You did.
I did.
You did. Actually, I
So,
think he saved
we
my life
actually-
because there's no earth to bind me to.
do you want some help?
It's okay.
Are you serious?
Could you...
Are y'all riding on me or what's happening?
No, we are
It doesn't
resting
mean
because
Earth. It just means.
We're gonna take a short rest.
she's a quarter of her health,
I'm just trying to figure
Okay.
out
a third of her
who
health.
I
As a
think.
reminder, I have the rod of cure wound of a level 2, second level cure wounds.
Yes.
Well, if we're gonna take a short rest, then I would obviously I'm gonna pop out of that big short rest with you.
Do you want to?
I can. I mean, I can.
Well, if we're going to take a short rest, let's
See how much she heals first.
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna be over half.
All right. You guys take a 1 hour short rest. Whale Gregory pops back into existence. Go ahead and roll your hit die or whatever you get from short resting.
You got it at that school though. Come on.
Oh, what do you roll for? Oh, is it a D?
Say whatever your
Hit dice.
hit die is.
That's a good one. Oh, it's a 1d10.
Okay, how how do I do that?
I
In
think
that
your hit die is a d12.
So I have all these.
Plus 5.
Oh, it's a hit.
Take short.
1d10 plus 3, total 12. What the hell does that mean?
You have 12 hit die for your level,
And it's a 1d10.
and it's a 1d10. And on a short rest, you can choose to expend however many hit die you want.
Oh.
Okay, how do
so
I
I can use.
Yeah, what does this mean with all the
So you click on however many hit die you want to use to heal. You roll that amount of your hit die, which
so
you're
I have
fighting.
12.
Correct. You can roll all of them, but then your short rest has completely. Like, you can't short rest again. You would have to long rest to get any of your.
Which
hit-
we
your
almost
health
never
back.
do that.
We never.
We hardly ever take short rests. So
We never have the opportunity to. A lot of
you don't have to do them all at once. You could do 5 and then see how much.
And
health
then if you got and if you got another short rest at some
6.
point,
there you go. And now hit
Great.
that. Hit the health. Hit the numbers.
Because it shows you what you
Hit the numbers, and it's going to add that to your health.
Do I have to hit the
Okay.
reset?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
I know.
Reset maximum HP change.
I used I think 5 and I'm back to
So
full.
Yes.
here's what I want you to do.
Okay.
Hit that button right there.
Okay.
And I have my
Now
I have my
apply
one
that
slot
to your
back.
health.
Okay.
but
So you just have
heal
41
what you
health.
want.
Okay.
Okay.
But
You
you
hit
can't.
that button there, it's going to reset all your health to maximum, which would be kind of like that would be a DM discretion kind
Yeah.
of thing,
Gregory.
which he's not going to do.
But
So
also,
you can add more health if you
No,
want.
she
So
can't add any more health.
Oh.
She would have to take another short
Short
rest.
rest. I get it.
Like she decided how many she was going to use for this short rest
okay.
and use them, and that's how much she healed. You guys would have to take a second
Okay,
short rest.
that's okay.
But that's
I did 6.
but now if you need to short rest again, you have more dice that you can re-roll.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm 75 out of 100.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
much healthier.
And I
now
got my
I can
action back.
give you
and-
you can use the cure wounds rod. And
Okay, that's
get your
fine.
health back.
I'm good.
All right,
I feel
wait.
confident.
No, wait.
Wait.
So I'm
Wait.
offering to let you heal more. You don't want to?
He has the
It
charge.
doesn't hurt you at all to accept
That
more
you know
healing.
of.
Well, I know, but I don't want to waste anything that you have.
So I have 8 charges on it, and we're not in combat, so now's probably the best time to give yourself some health.
Cure wounds can be used in combat.
It can, but right now you can use it multiple times
Yeah.
because you're
All right.
doing like 4
If
actions.
I could just
at
get
once.
to like 90 something,
Okay.
or like.
So you're gonna use the
late-
cure wounds rod. So do I'm
You
gonna,
guys are floating, like kind of.
so I'm gonna use it to heal you. So I'm giving you 11 for 1 charge,
Okay.
and then I'll do it again. So there's 6 left. That's 15. So that's
I don't even need all that. You,
There you go.
put me.
okay.
to-
And
yeah.
I still have 6 charges. It's really
Thanks.
worth doing when we're not in combat. Because if we're in combat and you need that
Takes
health,
an action.
where
Okay.
it's like I'm using
No, I
my
get it,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you put me in full health.
Okay.
Awesome.
So what you guys see is you sort of like rest for a little bit in the floating in the astral sea. You look down below you and you see a wreckage about 200 feet away from you, down in like this rib cage and decaying flesh of this dying god, and along the side of the wreckage of this spelljammer ship.
You did it.
You see that it says the Lambent Zenith on the side.
Okay.
Would any of us know anything about this or no?
You would probably be familiar with your previous arcana roll of the astral sea. You would be familiar with the fact that most people do not just float around the astral sea because it's kind of dangerous. You're exposed, even though technically, like mentally, you can just fly around the astral plane and the astral sea. It's dangerous if you don't have a compass. You can't always see. A star angler can come out of nowhere and just nerf you up. So most people travel in these spelljammer ships, and the spelljammer ships are sort of powered by psychic energy, and they float through the astral sea as if it was the ocean.
Gotcha.
And this is a wrecked spelljammer ship.
This makes me think of Shadow and Bone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, similar concept.
Well, would anyone like to explore?
Certainly.
It's better than floating in nothingness.
Yeah.
And Codex says here you have the compass. You
Oh,
should be captain.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Capitan.
So I'll fly.
Does it seem
I'll fly
like
in
it's
first.
taking directly to the wreck?
Yes.
Just going to equip my
Yep.
shield.
It's taking you straight towards my mouse things.
The Lambent Zenith.
Straight towards the Lambent Zenith.
Okay.
Well, I should say it seems to kind of be pointing towards the dead heart of the ship, but
Ah.
the part of the ship is buried into the heart of this dead god right here.
Okay.
Part of the ship is sort of stuck in there. You can only see like the top of the prow of the ship.
Okay.
As you guys get closer, like start floating down through the astral sea, you see a group of, from this distance it's hard to tell what they are, but humanoid figures. There's 3 of them, sort of just kind of shuffling around the deck of the ship, opening crates, kind of just looking around.
What are they colored?
All you can see from this far away is they're kind of yellowish skin with armor.
I
Yankee.
come to a stop and I put up my hand to. Actually, I put up the shield. I equipped my shield. I put up the whole shield like this to tell everyone behind me to stop.
Okay.
So there's no other dragons? Is there anything? Well, how did they get there? They have a ship?
They're not.
Can
Not
they
that you
see
They're
see.
human.
Okay. Well, I know
No, she means like did they
dragons.
fly a spell? Did
Yeah.
they
Oh,
fly
right.
a dragon or a spelljammer ship?
How
Right.
how far away are we?
From here, now that they're in view, you're probably like 75 feet away.
Okay.
Starting to be clearer and coming into view.
Should we assume they're hostile,
Yes.
or should
Yeah.
we try to? Should we try to make? Should we try to,
Negotiate.
negotiate with them?
I appreciate
You can
your
try.
diplomacy. I'm not the one to
Is
do
there
that.
But be ready. Be prepared.
Should I try to talk to them?
Okay.
Alternatively,
How long have you been playing D&D?
I have a second idea. Maybe I'll go invisible and get to an advantageous position, and Gregory, maybe you could talk to them.
Fantastic.
Okay, I didn't even know you could go invisible.
I do
You were
also-
full surprises.
I told you. That's you did.
I activate.
I don't like
I activate my. I click some buttons on my arm and activated my invisibility cloak.
Michael, is there a sail or something on the deck? Like a large piece of wood or anything that.
There's a giant beam of wood going across the deck
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Cool. All right.
And by giant, I mean we're talking like
100 by 100 or.
probably like 30 feet ish long. It's impaled into the heart.
Okay. If you had to guess how much it weighed.
10 tons.
Really?
How much does an 8 by
Yeah.
8-foot beam?
That's
Or not 8 foot.
ChatGPT.
2
on.
foot by 2 foot beam of
You gonna
wood.
research it?
Yeah, because it's not 10
Right.
tons.
Oh don't know. Okay,
Stupid
look
answer.
up
What is
look up a
hold on?
2 foot
What is
2 foot
10 tons of wood?
How great would it be if I was
You said about 30?
A lot.
30 feet?
well that you can see.
Okay,
that
so
it's
think
impaled
about
into the-
1 ton as like 1 car.
Uh-huh.
So you really think that that's 10 tons of wood?
It'd be 2,000 to
10
5,000
cars?
pounds.
Okay.
And what is there, 1,000 pounds in a ton?
There's 2,000 pounds in a ton.
So
Yeah.
you're at 3.
So you're like
Or
about 2 tons.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That makes more
Not
sense.
10 tons.
But there's like,
You guys and you
There
guys are
was a little-
floating. You guys are
Yeah.
floating way up in the air.
but
above.
there's like crates and shit laying around.
Yep, there's crates and shit.
Gregory floats down, near them. I don't mean to intrude on your endeavors here.
And they start speaking in Githyanki to you. They like draw their weapons, but they're just looking at you as you're speaking common.
I mean you no harm. We're navigating our way through here. We're just looking for some assistance. If do you speak common, or I start speaking in like deep speech?
Give me a
and-
persuasion check.
Okay.
You're like slipping between the different languages that you know.
Yeah.
Do I have to be standing on the deck? Can I be
No,
floating?
you guys are all floating up in the air. Gregory's the only one that's down
all of
there.
us. Okay.
That's a 17.
The one Githyanki that is holding the great sword over his head, he starts lowering his great sword and is just looking at you and is like, "Why are you in the astral sea, elf?"
Well, what's this one? Have we?
No.
No.
Where is your ship?
We don't necessarily have a ship.
Good try.
We are. Are you familiar with a being by the name of Vecna?
They all like curse and spit on the deck of the ship.
Perfect.
We are trying to stop Vecna, and part of our task has brought us here looking for an item. It's a part of a scepter.
And the three of them look at each other and they say, "We have not found any scepter, but there is a locked area of the ship that we have not been able to access, and the captain and first mate have hidden themselves away."
So I have a.
Could I pause
Yeah,
one
go ahead,
second?
go ahead.
Just while we're talking about the scepter, am I being pulled to the ship?
Yes.
We're here, but we didn't come here because I indicated we should go here. So like,
Right.
Yes.
do I feel
You're
Codex
being
feels
pulled
like
toward the heart.
Codex feels like we're in the right place.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
I have a proposal for you. We will help you open the store, and you are.
Who is we?
Oh yeah, everybody else is above me, aren't they?
Yeah. And they all start looking and they look up and they realize there's like a whole party of warriors and spellcasters up above you. And they all draw their weapons and say, "Who are they?"
Calm. They are friends. They are friends. Please understand
here.
that they have been in hiding. If we meant you harm, we could have done harm. We do not mean you harm.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's an 18.
Okay. She is like, all right, she's still listening.
We will help you open this door, and all that we ask that is beyond that door is the piece to the scepter. You are entitled to anything else in that room. Can you show us where it is?
The three of them look at each other, and you see like a guilty look pass between their faces. And the one Githyanki says, "Yes, we can show you. It is difficult to explain if you have not been to the astral plane before."
Entirely understandable. I kind of like motion for everybody else to like come down within range. I don't motion to Codex.
Okay.
Okay.
So Codex is staying up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
But you're invisible.
So we have an element of surprise. Yeah.
just in case.
All
At
right.
this point, I'm thinking it's more going to be on whatever's on the other side of the store. But
Yeah.
So the Githyanki
So you guys all come down.
take you
Yeah.
below deck.
Oh, so now you guys are gonna be out of sight for me.
While they're doing that, so while they're moving down, I'm gonna. I know this is kind of wonky, but I have that know your enemy ability,
Yeah.
so that I can, if we're a minute out of combat, I can learn information about their capabilities. So their strength, their dex, their constitution, their AC, how much health they have,
Okay.
and what levels.
So as you're analyzing them, what levels?
Yeah, I mean, I
like if they were a
pretty
player.
much everything that. Yeah, I mean, like, what class level they are. how
Two
much-
of the Githyanki have an AC of 18 and are wearing plate armor. The one Githyanki with the big cloak on has an AC of 17. She's wearing half plate.
Wild.
The health of the two Githyanki with 18 AC, they each have 91 health, and the female has 130 health. Her dex is +2 cons, +2 strength, +3. Same for the others.
And then what classes are they?
Two of them are knights, and one of them is basically a wizard.
Okay.
A gish.
useful to know.
Which one's the wizard?
The
Female.
That one.
the female carrying the staff.
Yeah.
So,
No, she's carrying. This one has a great sword.
Oh,
Must be
That
this
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
so they wouldn't.
It's just weird because it's a wizard, but she's wearing heavy plate,
Yep,
Yeah.
she's wearing half plate.
half plate.
I like
Very
that
cool.
ability. You kind of.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
So they
What
take
did you use?
you.
know your
Know your
enemies.
enemy.
I,
Oh, that's
I can
really
observe
cool.
somebody outside of combat.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'll
They
accept that I
take
can't
you-
know that I don't know that.
Yeah.
Below deck through the ship.
Nothing other than what I observed.
You come down to this area of the ship, which is like kind of storage area. There's some rooms off to either side.
So I think I would have landed on the ship so that if I'm out of eyesight, I at least want to try to hear something that's happening. Is the astral plane really quiet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
almost
just-
like being out in space.
So I came down to the deck of the ship so that I could try to listen for something. If trouble happens, if anyone shouts.
Yeah. You find yourselves on the. So you're in like a galleon, kind of like the ship that I have on top of the fridge there.
Yeah.
And you are in like the stern castle, the quarters area of the backside of the ship. You are all in this sort of like area here. You just came down the steps here, and you hear yelling from the cabin at the back there. You hear like a sort of squeaky voice saying, "You're not gonna take me alive! You guys will never get me!"
Oh god, that's really fucking annoying.
And the Githyanki turn back and look at you and kind of shrug.
I checked the door.
It's locked.
So who is
Can I try to roll slightly
that?
to see if I can?
And I'm asking good Yankee.
That is the first mate of the ship.
Is there an eye hole in the door?
People?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I look through the people.
You can't really see out the other end. It's all black on the other side of the people.
Fuck you, you knew what I was doing.
Is there anything I can be investigating while on the top of the ship?
There's some crates and stuff. It's like it looks like most of the crates have already been like pried open.
Okay.
There's like marks all over the ship. Everything's been kind of broken into and ransacked. The house is full of ransackery.
Saccharin.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a very, very, very heavy beat.
So yeah, the Githyanki tell you it's the first mate of the ship.
Did the Githyanki indicate that they mean the crew harm?
They didn't tell you.
They
They
didn't
didn't
tell you.
ask. Yeah, befriended them.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, honestly, Mars doesn't really care.
Which I love that we took a different approach and didn't just initiate combat without knowing whether we had to.
I'm just glad.
Right.
Yeah, Mars
Well, I
really
guess we'll
doesn't
ask-
care.
Will indicate to the Githyanki my axe on the other side, like, do you mean on harming them?
Oh yes, we will kill him if we can get to him, but he has the room barricaded.
Oh, so I'm a fan of that. Is there any particular reason that we would kill? Like, say we get the door open, and he
We will
doesn't.
rip his secret from his bones, and we will steal his gold and take it back to our ship.
Gregory kind of like looks around, like, is anyone else opposed to this?
Marge is more focused on our mission.
Yeah,
so
I didn't think I-
Marge doesn't really care.
Do I see a ship?
Like their ship, you mean?
Yeah.
No,
Gregory just kind
you
of.
also don't hear any of this conversation.
I don't. Okay.
Gregory just kind of shrugs his shoulders at this, and he's just like, okay.
I think so. Where was this pointing to?
The heart of the ship. I mean, the ship. You know, the general area. I don't know how specific
Okay.
it gets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and persuade. For some reason, I have a +3 to persuasion. The Githyanki
Charismatic motherfucker.
evidently.
Wow.
I don't know where I get that from, but it says +3 persuasion that they can take what they need, but we don't need to kill the people inside.
What do you say to him?
It's a good question. If he leaves,
Almost anything.
I mean, well, no, I mean, because they're gonna want something in return. So, like, in exchange for letting them go, to let them go, because my character's like a good lawful good, I think, or lawful or neutral.
Yeah, that makes
So-
sense.
What is it, lawful?
Even you're chaotic good, right?
I'm chaotic good, but chaotic good to me is it's good, like the good for us.
Did any of you guys speak Githyanki?
No.
One of the Githyanki whispers to what appears to be like their leader, and says, "Great guns."
You don't have a spell that lets people
Translating.
translate to.
Is anyone going to try talking to the people on the other side of the door?
That's what I was wondering. Gregory knocks on the door.
As you approach the door and go to knock on it, the Githyanki with the greatsword swings the greatsword and stops it right at your throat, and says, "Who told you you couldn't roach?"
Gregory very, very calmly looks at him. I
Turn into a great whale and just splinter the ship to pieces. Just detonate. Just detonate the ship.
From that
I just want
You
that
take
slowly.
89 points.
Actually,
of
it
force
depends.
damage.
Ships get really stout.
I mean,
it might not collapse the ship, and then he's a blue whale trapped inside a prison.
Gregory just looks at him. Well, I did ask you if we could open the door and give you what was inside, and you brought us here. So you?
said we would take you to the locked room.
I specifically asked about opening the door, though. I apologize if there was a miscommunication.
Are you getting louder?
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I hear it?
You hear like muffled. You can hear Gregory's voice, but it's muffled. You can't make out what he's saying. From right below you.
I'm going to start walking for the towards the stairs.
I wonder if anybody speaks Dwarvish.
Are you walking quietly, or are you just
I would.
stomping along the ship's
Oh
deck?
no, I would. I mean, I have a high stealth,
Give me a stealth roll then. Yep.
so I'm going to try to do it very quiet.
Codex, do you speak Dwarvish?
Also, I recognize that I don't have to walk on the stairs. I can float down the stairway.
You could.
I don't actually need to walk.
That's true.
Can I do that instead?
You can.
What languages do you speak?
Common and common sign language.
Not
Okay.
Yeah, about that. You did that. For
I know
10
military
seconds.
hands. I know
Yeah,
common
military
military
hand
hand
signals.
signals.
Well, if there's a chance that the people on the other side of the door are dwarvish,
For combat, he really didn't need to know
know, bitch.
different
Right now, we're
languages.
just trying to.
And he's
I know, then
a
ask them
little
for
voice.
help in dwarvish across the door.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a.
Try it.
So, I'm like in the stairwell area.
That's over here.
Oh. But okay.
The Githyanki takes his sword and just presses it a little firmer into your neck. Speak your intentions.
Marge steps forward.
Gregory,
And as Marge steps forward, this Githyanki right here draws her scimitar. Well, that's the stairs.
Gregory looks at Marge and pushes his hand flat out. My intention is to open this door, find a piece of the scepter that will help us slay Vecna, and give you the rest of what's in the door.
Did not give you permission to speak to the gnome.
Can I speak to him?
No.
Why not?
Ours. And
Oh, Marge is
they,
fucked
she
this.
says the same expression.
Do you speak Gnomish?
Yes, I do.
I come.
As do I.
Okay. Let's see. Wait. Okay. So there's one here, one there, and then one here, and this is the door into the locked area.
Marge is going to speak to in Gnomish to you guys.
Only you would understand.
But that's besides me.
Kill?
And as you start speaking in a language that the Githyanki in front of you doesn't recognize, it draws its scimitar and points it straight at you.
Gregory misty steps directly out of
Yeah, I don't like them.
and
I'm gonna attack.
Where?
Killing him.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front.
Can I?
Marge is going chaotic.
All right.
You misty step to the back of the room, and the Githyanki that was right in front of you, misty steps right behind.
Yeah, Marge attacks the one in front.
All right, then let's roll initiative.
Do I get any surprise?
No.
Okay.
Jesus.
it's a 4.
A mighty four.
Oh,
Nice. 21.
With an 11. Wait, you rolled a dex check.
Oh,
What's your dexterity modifier?
+1.
All right, so it's still an 11. Okay. Arkin,
19
yeah.
again.
19 again.
Isn't a
Codex?
dex check the same as
I was gonna ask, am I in
No,
combat?
because you could
You are not in combat. No, if you were still in the stairwell, like around the corner.
Yeah.
No, but you also don't hear them fighting yet. Like, they have initiated combat, but no
Right.
sounds
Right, there's
have been
nothing.
made of battle
It's
yet.
just been like sword swinging.
Why? Okay.
Okay. I need to add March. How much health do you have?
100.
You're at full health. Okay. And what's your initiative?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Then up first is March.
Okay. Is that the wizard? No, it's not.
Wizard is the one that just misty
Nope.
stepped.
The wizard is in front of Thorum.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
knight misty stepped.
oh.
Delightful.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna attack the one
I
in
was just
front
trying
of
to get
me.
back to you guys because I was kind of in a
And
spot.
I am going
Oh, I
to.
understand.
Alright, let me think about this.
I wasn't expecting him to follow me, but
In front of you, that's one of the knights. Okay.
Alright. Are they wearing metal armor?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
In fact, all of them are.
No.
Is there,
I'm
any
gonna.
is there any chance I can take a sneak attack now?
Give me. Let's see, because now you would be in line of sight from the Githyanki who misty stepped behind Gregory.
But I'm still invisible.
Oh, you're invisible?
Yeah, I cast it. I've been invisible since before they saw us.
Does that mean
I
you can
will
join it?
allow you to jump into the turn order whenever you want. On the first turn, and then you'll have to roll initiative to find out where you are on the second turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna come around and I mean, I heard weapons being drawn. I hear her say attack, and I come around and I see them,
You hear her say something in Gnomish.
In Gnomish.
which I don't know.
Right.
Correct.
But it sounds.
But I come
pissed.
around the corner, I see my comrades with their weapons drawn.
Yep.
And I cast Fairy Fire
Oh.
Where?
at first level, in this area right here.
Okay.
So that they become lit up, and now you have advantage on your attacks against them.
Okay, perfect.
I wanted to do that before you attack,
All right. Now
That's
roll
awesome.
initiative.
and now that makes me become visible.
Okay, cool.
Now roll initiative for me.
Does it?
I mean, casting a spell
Oh, right.
would
Yes.
make me
And
become
they are
visible.
they are
Okay.
pretty beefy. +8.
That's
Yeah,
good.
18
That's
days.
perfect.
23.
Wow. Does that mean I'm now first in turn order?
On the next turn.
Next
On the
turn,
next
yeah.
That would have been pretty.
Wow.
Marge, your turn.
Because I wanted to make sure that if
I
I'm
have
invisible
advantage,
and I have
correct?
a
You
sneak
have
attack.
advantage.
So I'm gonna do my cantrip,
Okay.
which I'm gonna do Witch Bolt because I want them
Okay.
this plan.
It'll be at disadvantage
Had the ability
since you're in
to
melee
disarm
range.
opponents with a superiority die. Would it be worth it to disarm?
Which bolt's
Well,
a
it's
range attack?
within.
Staff.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's a range attack, right?
Gonna step up with
Yeah, but I'm still 5 feet away.
the great sword.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
that melee
that
range.
melee.
Yeah.
So if you're within melee range and it's a ranged
Staff.
spell attack, you have disadvantage.
Staff is not.
Outside melee range.
If you did like a cone spell or like a touch spell,
So I would not say
Um,
that.
They
It
need
would
to.
be.
Would they be able to
Okay.
cast spells with that?
Does it cancel out? Because it's at advantage?
yes, it would be a normal attack. Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Alright.
But I don't know if it is their actual focus.
13 to hit.
Maybe last
So
No,
it's way
that
better.
misses.
It's way better to do
with the
Alright.
guy in
the
front.
guy with the this great sword.
Now you're gonna start swinging.
You know what?
Yeah.
I should say that they have to. They are illuminated if they fail a dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
I'll say
not
since you were
automatic.
invisible, they automatically fail. Those two do.
Alright, 20 to hit with my sun sword.
That hits. Yep.
Ooh, yeah, lightsaber sword.
Yep. Lightsaber sword.
And then 9 radiant damage. That sucked.
Hey.
That was not my plan. It's okay.
Oops.
Mighty
Let's
9
see,
damage.
March.
Strong. 9 damage.
9 damage. You get 2 attack twice.
I did a cantrip.
Doesn't matter. You get 2 attacks per attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should be high enough.
17 to hit.
Misses. Glances off the plate now.
And that was you rolled with advantage. You rolled twice.
Oh yeah, you do have advantage.
Okay. 25 to hit.
That hits.
See, that's why I gave you. That's why I did fair.
I know. It's very fun. Okay.
He is a
That will
robot
be
after.
14 damage.
Okay. End of turn.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Arkin's turn.
I was playing the RoboCop video game today, and I was like,
I have that game.
I was like, oh my god, this is Codex.
Yeah.
It's like, stop, citizen, you are
my
breaking
God.
the law.
You're not.
And I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
You just have to need the gun that pops out of your hip. And like, what a great.
You can switch the ammunition right on.
Yeah.
It's like smart ammo where yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to see what you have.
That's fruit stout.
It's a little sweet.
Me
for
like
me.
it.
It's a little sweet for me.
Yeah, but I have to
I'll
like.
try it.
I'm kind of in the mood for dessert anyway. Oh,
That's
you go.
fair.
by the way, we'll let Arkin take his turn. But then, do you guys want to take a break, or are you guys doing okay?
I
Yeah.
want to try that tree.
I know. I kind of want to try
I
your
want to eat the
tree.
tree.
Okay.
The tr-
Yeah. We'll let Arkin take
I
his
want to
turn.
climb that tree.
Climb it, eat it, do all the things to the tree.
Well,
Arkin, what would you like?
Decorate it.
I would
Put a
like
star on it.
to.
Put a little bow on it.
Okay.
Little cheese.
I am casting.
I mean, we do.
You're 10 feet away from all of them.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm casting Bane on them.
On all three?
Yeah, they need to
What's
make
the
a
saving throw?
charisma saving throw. DC 19.
Good bit because of Bane.
Yep.
but it was.
The Gish saves. The knight closest to Marge fails. And the knight with Gregory saves.
Okay.
So the scimitar wielding one in front of Marge fails. The other two
Fine.
save.
So, whenever
Minus
they,
D4.
they make a saving throw or an attack,
Yeah.
subtract a D4.
D4. Yeah, it's like the opposite of bless.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Got it.
And then I will.
It is.
I will use a bonus action to cast to use an Eldritch Blast on the
Gish.
Gish.
Okay.
That would be a 21 to hit.
That hits. That's the one wearing half plate. The other two are wearing full plate.
Okay. 16 points of force damage.
16 points of force damage.
Yep.
And reminder, we'll take a break then. Thorum was able to deduce that the two knights have around 90 health. The Gish has about 130 health.
Yeah, but we don't.
But you guys don't know that. He hasn't like expressed like,
Yeah.
hey, they look very
They
strong.
look like they're at 47.
They're at about 80 health. But yeah, I'll put up the be right back screen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll be right back. Yeah, we'll take a short break.
maneuvers.
Because they're better.
It was a close game.
Because they're
Not really, Daryl. 27-13 is not particularly.
No, I didn't. I just found out the outcome. I saw 3/4 of it.
Oh, sorry.
And during that 3/4, it was a close game in score.
Oh, I thought you meant it was a close game at the end, and that was sorry, my
No,
fault.
but watching the game, it was pretty clear that the Eagles were playing better.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit because people were over, but yeah.
All right, so we'll jump back into combat with the Githyanki. Atmospheric sci-fi soundscapes. That's what I want.
Sci-fi sound.
Yeah, atmospheric sci-fi soundscapes. The Gish in front of Thorum charges forward. She already started in your melee range. She did not enter into it, so I don't think you get your
No, I don't
grace.
think so. I mean, there's other
ability.
things I can do, but I.
She was like already next to you. She is going to multi-attack you.
Question. So some of my maneuvers are listed as just in parentheses as special, and
Yeah.
then other ones are listed as reactions. So are those? It's listed in other as other stuff. So does that mean I can take a reaction and a special
Yes.
other action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just
Others technically, others and specials aren't, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't actions or reactions or bonus
Correct.
actions.
They're other things.
They're specific to your class.
okay. That
So
is
you can still only do them once per turn, but it's not like they take away from your other reactions or bonus actions or actions.
okay.
She is going to take her action. She's going to cast invisibility and disappear from sight.
Well, shit. Wait, but isn't she in Fairy Fire? Doesn't that last?
Sure does.
Hey, Michael, fuck you.
Sorry. You can't turn invisible with Fairy
Oh, I
Fire.
can't?
No.
Oh.
Yield Fairy.
She
She
tries.
doesn't know that.
She tries to turn invisible and nothing happens. And you hear her say,
Look at me playing a support role.
Daryl, it's like you play a cleric.
and-
I was a healer earlier.
I know.
so she's
You're
going
doing a
to
lot.
bonus action and
I'm a
use her
Swiss
astral
Army
step. And she is going to teleport.
She can ask step anywhere she wants.
She can ask step.
Last step.
You step on that ass.
So they're basically glowing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick purple because we're in the astral plane.
Perfect.
So they're glowing purple.
The glowing
Okay.
purple Githyanki Gish teleports to right behind you.
Okay.
And we'll see if she recharges her ability. She does not. Okay, well that'll be the end of her turn since she tried to turn invisible. And she says something in Gith that you don't understand, and the other two Githyanki nod. The knight that is behind Gregory is going to make his attack. Those two attacks. Nat 20
Yeah, that
and a 21. So you take 30 points of slashing from the first crit. And you take 11 points of slashing from the second attack. And you take 15 points of psychic damage as she slashes into you with her silver greatsword.
If you turn into a great ape,
yeah, I'm
just start smacking.
right about a third health here.
And up next, the other Githyanki in front of Marge is going to bonus action Misty Steps.
Damn it.
Never,
I know, I
Never a dull
planned.
moment with these people. Huh?
Damn
Oh,
it.
damn. Shit.
And is going to try to cut down Gregory.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Can my reaction take place on somebody else's turn?
Yes.
Michael,
if something that triggers the reaction would work, yes.
I am gonna pop heal off of his last attack. I should have said that earlier.
Okay. So AC is 15. I'm not farting. That's just my chair. I'm just putting it back.
AC's 20.
20.
Healed is
Hell yeah.
plus 7.
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
Plus 5, so it's 18. Sorry.
18.
I got confused. So
Okay.
18 now.
All right. The second Githyanki's both attacks still hit you. It's a 25 and a 22.
Of course they do. I
No.
might be done for
But no crits. 14 points of slashing and
Is this the second person?
4 points of psychic
Who's being attacked?
Me.
You.
and
You turn into a lobster.
10 points of slashing.
Do a lobster.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
And 10 points of psychic.
I'm done.
Alright, Gregory's knocked unconscious, huh?
I'm gonna use my reaction. So
Okay.
Points of damage. And
when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can make a reaction by attacking them. So that's a superiority dice.
Okay.
That was very unpleasant what he did to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Seeing as my buddy has just been
Payback for
brutally
the blue whale. No, the blue whale was actually really cool.
That was very cool.
It was mostly because the one cut you down to like half and the other one saw it and was like, alright, well, I'm going to finish off the wizard.
it makes logical sense. I'm not gonna argue
No,
with
I
you.
know.
I just hate it when it happens.
so at 26 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to stand in front of you. I tried.
It's harder when
11 damage.
the DM plays enemies that are intelligent and make intelligent.
These guys are very smart. 11 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is where the question comes
Well,
in.
Very smart as in the same intelligence as you guys.
Yeah, I mean they might not
Are
be
we
that
That's not
smart.
as insulting. They probably
That
intelligence,
sounds
their
insulting.
intelligence is a plus 2, so not as smart as some of you, but smarter than others of you. So like average.
But like if they were super smart, they probably wouldn't have tried to pick a fight when they were outnumbered.
They're doing all right.
So
got
I
a point.
hit him.
Uh-huh.
This is where the weird. So can I
Okay.
then use this special thing, even though it's not my turn? Because I'm trying to disarm them then. So that would be expending
Read.
second superiority dice. But it's not my turn. But I did
I
just
think you
make a
can
successful
only
hit.
expend one superiority die per turn. I think if you look at the definition of a superiority die, I think you can only use one of their things per turn. Didn't we learn this the other day too?
It
Like,
says you learn maneuvers enhance. You have 5d10 superiority dice per short rest, but it doesn't say how many I can. It says I can only take one reaction per turn,
correct,
Yes.
which you
but
did.
it doesn't say how many.
But then the other thing is to find a special.
How many?
I would say yes, you can burn another superiority die if it's a special, like if it's a limited use kind of thing.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's one maneuver per attack, so those both would count as a maneuver. So yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Only one superiority dice per turn. So that was just a
Or
reaction.
per attack. Okay, so
Or
like,
yeah, so like
but it was just a reaction. You were just like lashing out basically. It wasn't an attack action.
no.
Got it. Okay.
So that's a yeah. I just used a maneuver,
All right.
and that wasn't.
Well,
technically
it
my
is
turn.
your turn now, Thorn. Both the Githyanki knights have taken their turn, so
Okay.
now you can start swinging.
All right, so I'm gonna
You can start swinging
Start
that thing.
slash.
bellow Gregory, and then start. I already saved Gregory once. Time to do it again.
All right.
Let's get some.
The wizard is not great at close quarter combat.
Remember, you have advantage on attacks.
Yeah, so and I get 3, although
Well,
I
this
might
is-
pull out all the
this is
stops here and make like
nice.
6.
So,
So
like-
just to make sure this doesn't go. Alright, 26 to hit.
Yep.
I did attack, but they were.
So that does 13 damage, and I'm gonna try and disarm
Well, I think it just wasn't
them.
very
So I'm gonna add to the damage
Okay.
a D10, and they have to beat us. Where's my D10? So add another 4 damage to them, and they have to beat a 17 strength.
Nah.
Well, shit. Okay. Then I'm gonna make my next 2 attacks.
They're wearing more armor.
Nat
than
20.
anyone.
So
Yeah, that would hit. Yep. It
Yeah.
does, in fact. Yep. Automatic critical hit does hit
16 damage for the second attack.
times 2.
That is.
Oh, that is times
Yeah,
2. All
that's-
right. Okay.
Still, that's fine.
Again, enemies that are not resistant to any special types of damage.
A 22 to
And
hit.
the one that you're attacking is bloodied. Yep, and a 22 hits.
9 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna action surge
Yes.
because I would like to kill this thing.
Yes.
Okay. So you get another attack action.
Another 3.
You get 3 attacks per
Yeah.
action.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yes. Yep. 3 more attacks.
27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
13 damage.
Yep.
You know when I kill him.
Yeah. Not yet.
Alright, 12.
Misses.
That
Glances off the plate mail.
21 to hit.
That hits.
And 9 damage.
No.
This
Yeah.
Githyanki knight is like hacked to pieces, bleeding all over the deck of the ship, and cussing at you in Gith as you attack it.
So do I get can I yell something as a free action
Yes.
during this?
Yep.
So this is kind of a
Yes,
weird
you can.
question. If I heard Gnomish from behind the door.
Yes.
I don't understand what they're saying, but I would recognize that as the language of Gnomish. Would I know like what I'm hearing is the language of gnomes?
You'd have to make an intelligence check.
Is that something I can do now?
It is.
Oh, I thought you spoke now.
Now I speak Abyssal for
Okay.
some reason, but
That seems about right.
all right, a 4.
You don't even understand what
I
language.
don't even. Okay, so I'm gonna just yell in common. You behind the door, help has arrived. That's the best I got.
You're with them, aren't you?
That's
In common.
Great.
Fucking moron.
I want to kill all of them.
Yeah, not the gnome.
They're so annoying.
He is a gnome.
You're probably related to them.
Okay. make your death saving for me.
Speeches.
It's a fail.
Oof. First fail.
Oh no.
Top of the turn order with Codex.
Codex turns to the
Who only beat Marge because he has a higher dex modifier.
no.
23 instead of 20.
Codex turns to the wizard, priestess, or
Gish.
Gish,
Mm-hmm.
and he holds up his hand and his palm starts glowing, and using microwaves, he heats her wand. And I'm going to use 2nd level heat metal.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, we're going to do this at 3rd level. She'll have to drop it. And I'm assuming it's where most of her magic comes from. Actually, am I right that a wizard without a wand can't cast a whole lot?
I hadn't really thought about that before.
Because it's your spellcasting focus, right?
Yeah. Sure, it's true.
So I'm going to heat metal at 3rd level. That was a low roll. So 12 fire damage. Until the spell ends, you can take a bonus action on each of your later turns to deal the damage again if the object is in range. If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't
8.
drop it, it has disadvantage on future attacks.
All right, so she drops her metal staff.
Okay. Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to. It's not a lot I can do. I'm going to. Well, does the staff? I guess I should have. It's, can I pick it up?
As an action.
That'd be a full action.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna fire my ballista at. Actually, so the ballista can detach from my shoulder and walk.
Yep.
But with everyone lined up here,
Could be like low on the ground,
could it
trying
be-
to shoot through legs.
would it have like disadvantage on that, or
Unless it moves kind of to the other side of Thorum.
Well, Gregory's prone. This space is unoccupied. Would that be shooting over him?
Yep, you can do that.
so? The ballista detaches from my shoulder and jumps on the floor, and legs sprout out of it, and it stands there
Okay.
and fires the ballista bolt at the Gish.
At the Gish, the one you're fighting.
Yeah.
Well, that's through Arkin.
Wait.
If you shoot this one, it's almost dead.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, make an attack roll. I like how you spun that.
Yeah, nothing is not thorough.
It's true.
Uh, 14 to hit.
Misses.
That probably misses. Is that one that was illuminated?
It is.
Then I'll get to do the key. How about a 26 to hit?
That does hit.
And it does 8. It does a high roll to 18 force damage.
Well, it only had 4 health.
Yes.
Your bolt smashes into the chest of the Githyanki knight and sends him into the wall of the ship and
Perfect.
pierces him, like pins him against the wall of the ship.
Okay.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, his plate armor is pretty ruined now. In case you were thinking of stealing that.
I can fix. I can probably fix it.
Maybe. If you can get it off of him, put the bolt in the wall. Okay. Anything else from Codex?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Then it's Marge's turn.
Okay. So
You're
we
just
have,
chilling. You're just tucked in the middle of
I
the
know.
whole group.
so we have this guy and this guy, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. So how's he looking?
Pretty healthy.
Okay.
Thorum would be able to tell you, with his Know Thy Enemy, about
90 health.
90% health.
Do you remember the
Also, Gregory just failed a death save.
Smallville? Somebody save.
I mean, yes, I remember.
So okay, if I can go 60 feet, then I'm
not
going
accurate
to
right
do
now?
that.
Somebody say.
And I'm gonna do. Okay. I also messed up last time.
How dare you.
When I was under my actions, I thought Witch Bolt was the cantrip.
It's first level spell. You're a terrible person.
I mean,
How dare you?
maybe.
That's alright, whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do chill touch.
Okay. Sounds chilling. Do I need to make a save or is it just an attack roll?
I mean, I know 13's not enough, so
13 does miss. Yes.
okay, yeah. Okay. Well, I tried.
Start swinging.
All right.
I do like your commitment to the Eldritch
keep
Knight, though, that you're
trying
like,
to,
I
like,
am going to
do
cast
that
cantrip
first. That
every
is the
single
other
turn.
thing.
Yeah.
And it was working at one point. So 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That will be a 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I guess I do have one more.
You do?
That is a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Alright, I think that's all I got left. So
Okay.
let's see.
Yeah, you don't have any potions to bonus action or
I
anything.
know, I'm looking.
It would be Arkin's turn then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you. I could Misty Step if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, Arkin, your turn.
I am going to Misty Step forward here.
Okay.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the
The Gish.
Gish.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be a 28 hit.
Mm-hmm.
20 points of force damage.
Okay.
That's all I can do right.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Okay. It's the Gish's turn in front of Codex.
Yeah.
Her drop staff stays on the ground. She shifts her longsword into both hands, just starts swinging at you. 25 to hit.
Yep. I'm gonna use my reaction and cast shield. For the first hit.
So it doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's gonna add 5 to my 21, so that's 26 armor now.
Okay. Alright, a 25 to hit.
And does that last for the rest of my turn until my next turn?
One round of combat, yeah.
Yeah. And a 17 to hit. So none of her 3 attacks hit you.
Correct.
Okay.
So like it's for Codex, it's like an energy barrier.
Yeah.
It's like a force field over, like directly over my armor. Like when she goes to hit it, it's like blue energy just like ricochets the
Gotcha.
weapon away.
She's going to bonus action Astral Step.
Wow, that just probably saved me like 80 hit points of damage.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Something like that.
probably. Oh,
Yeah,
here
I
we
took
go.
100 between
Here
the two
we
of them, so
go.
probably
Let's go to
40 to
to
60.
the other side of March.
Yeah.
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 That's right.
The knight that just downed Gregory turns towards Marge and starts swanging.
We were discussing that in all reality shows, they say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's how they say it every single time.
You're not
See, reality TV is what you watch when you want to watch somebody else's job.
28 to
I
hit.
know,
Yeah.
like, even the ultimatum. Like,
5 to
they're like,
hit.
thank you.
Think
Like,
I
it's
need-
not,
Oh.
it's not hot.
Sound like Kim.
That's not the one that
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
she's probably where it started.
You're
what?
welcome.
That's not the one that was
You guys killed someone.
Down to
figured.
the stand.
Marge, you take from the 2 longsword attacks, you take 25 points of slashing damage
That's great.
and 18 points of psychic damage.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is where we can.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking welcome.
and then they're going to bonus action Misty Step. To the other side of you, between you and Arkin. Yankee B is dead. Thorum, T. Thorumson, son of Clan Thorum.
So you failed
is
one
up.
death save, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take an action and I'm gonna give you one of my poor healing potion.
Bonus action.
Yay!
Is that this action? Alright,
Yeah.
Are
so
you keeping like a tally sheet?
I we're up to 2. So yeah, we're up to 2. Yeah, this is 2. So 2d4 plus 2 if I'm going to roll.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I knew I should have bought this.
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, plus 2. So it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
6 points of health.
Okay.
Hey, but you're still
Oh.
your boy's alive,
So I'm gonna
Last man.
conscious.
I'm gonna
Light
move
another fucking day.
here.
Maybe.
Okay.
Can
You
you're
step
climbing
over-
over him.
You
Well,
step
I guess I
over
can
his
go
corpse.
adjacent. I guess I can. Yeah.
Over
Yep.
his corpse.
Step over the unconscious body of the wizard.
So that's a bonus action.
Stepping over the body.
No, healing him.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to start to avenge Gregory's
You know, that
unconscious
is
state.
really weird that healing someone is a bonus action. Picking up something off the floor is an action. But, I mean,
Gary Gygax
Kinda
is
do.
a vocal beast.
So did you say we still have advantage
Something Daddy Must will change.
on attack rolls?
You have
You have
advantage
advantage.
on this one.
but not the other one.
No, other way around.
Yeah.
You have advantage on the gish.
This one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so I can roll
Not
twice.
trouble.
I rolled an
Okay.
18. Meets beats.
In-
Honest to
that
God,
hits.
that would be fucking hilarious.
That would
This
be
is 18
hilarious.
hit.
And we need voice.
Yeah,
We need a
Gracie
voice
said
Oh, then I
along
don't.
with
Okay,
it.
I don't need to reroll.
Someone
All
that
right.
can do that.
So my first
I don't
attack,
think you could do it.
I'm gonna try and disarm them again after I roll.
I don't think you would. That's too big.
I'm gonna add the damage.
That's right. You weren't first.
Which I didn't roll yet.
Yeah.
No.
When he was doing that voice.
It's just
So it's
Yeah.
10 plus. I gotta re. 10 plus 5, so 15 damage, and I have to
Slashing?
beat a 17, or else they lose their long sword. Luckily, they're next to an edge of.
16. She drops her longsword.
That's what I thought. Oh, this is the same one. You took out her staff. Now
Yep,
I
her,
knocked
her
out
staff is still over by Kodak.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make my next 2 attacks against 25 to hit. 9 damage.
I'm so glad I got to use heat metal. I've had it this whole time, and
9.
Yep. And then 23 to hit.
Sounds fine
And
armor.
7
Yeah.
damage.
it's
Alright. She is bloodied.
Alright. I'm avenging Gregory's formerly unconscious state.
Good.
Thank you.
Speaking of his formerly unconscious state, you are no longer making death saves. You have 6 health now.
the man formerly known as the
Um,
Great Whale.
Yeah, you can take half your movement and stand back up.
For my next trip.
Half my movement
You're
stand
still
up.
showing as making death saves on my screen.
Yeah, I did that last time we did this too. I'm back up on my end though.
Okay.
Half my movement stand up. Bonus action Misty Step to the as close as I can get to the door. Where the gnome man is.
Oh, over there?
Yeah. Cool, and then action is going to be fireball the entire thing.
I
'Cause
tried to refresh the page to see if it would bring you back up, and it just restarted combat. But like with no initiatives or anything.
weird.
Okay, hold on. I know Thorum was like second to last with like
I rolled an 11.
11. You had like a 4.
Yeah.
You
19.
had a 19. You had a 23 and a 21.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Manual entry. Enlarge the gnome. With an initiative of 21. These guys, one of them is dead, so it doesn't
You never
matter.
have to know what to do.
One of them is
So mean. Those green space Nazis.
Racist.
Okay, so
Yellowish green space.
There you go.
this much that you guys aren't allowed to know. And this one is at this much that you guys aren't allowed to know.
Or are we?
No.
Oh.
Okay. And it was whose turn?
Mine.
It was Gregory's turn. Okay.
Cool.
Yes. End of turn order.
So, movement, half movement, bonus action use. I'm going to cast Fireball just straight towards the group. I do have spell sculpting, so it wouldn't hit anybody except those two. So, deck saves, please, Michael.
Dex saves.
What?
I said I'll give you dex saves. 21 and 4.
Okay, so one failure.
The knight fails and the gish succeeds.
So. Forty points of fire damage.
40 points to the knight.
Yes.
He is looking damn near charred. And 20 points to the gish. She is bloodied but still standing.
This was easy.
Yeah. And,
Well, that's right.
with that, Gregory just hangs out in the corner and
Yes.
gives a slight thumbs up and
Like this.
It's like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Like,
but then-
hopefully the gnome doesn't open the door on
Then
your
we're back
face,
at
right?
the top of the turn order with Codex.
All right.
Please finish this, guys.
Codex
We will.
turns and comes through this corridor and sees Gregory and is like, Gregory, how are you doing?
I've been better.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get you patched up. We'll get you patched up in no time. Just
Great.
you just sit tight, okay?
And chop them so some blood is just I don't think that's supposed to be inside of me. Not.
We'll make sure we get all your outsides put back inside in no time.
Oh my god.
We'll fix you up right quick, like.
Like a 50s commercial.
And the Gish, I am going to.
So once your ballista is like detached, does it act?
It has
as
its
a
own
different-
movement.
Oh, that's cool.
This
I think it works on my initiative though.
Yeah, it
so
does.
it move right. So I can like have it move before me or after me. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna have it climb back up on my shoulder and reattach, so it has line of sight. Because they're both shorter than me. I
Yep.
can have trouble shooting. Yep. So I'm going to fire the ballista at. So yeah, the spider ballista climbs up back up my leg, gets up on my shoulder, and like locks back the legs like lock back into my shoulder and kind of disappeared. And then I fire the ballista off my shoulder.
Okay.
20 to hit.
It hits.
Or, well, maybe I'll get a nat 20. No, I got one. So 20 to hit.
Where are you firing at?
Oh, the Gish, right?
Yes.
13 force damage.
Okay.
And I do have a question. So I have Savage Attacker, which came with my... Because I have a soldiering background. And it says when I make a weapon attack, I can add extra damage on it. Does Eldritch Cannon...
It'd have to be like a melee weapon.
Or a pistol
like
or
a-
something,
yeah, like a
right?
ranged
But
weapon
not
that
a
you're
magical
holding. Yeah.
weapon. I just okay, because I rarely use it because
Yeah.
I rarely use my
Yeah.
physical weapons. Okay. So 13.
Yeah, it'd have to
and
be
then,
like a physical weapon that you're holding, whether it's ranged or melee.
okay.
Yeah.
And then as my action, I am going to launch my grappling claw at the Gish. Okay, 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Or 22 to hit. Okay. So
Well,
that
that-
does 10 damage,
Okay.
and then I pull the Gish 10 feet towards me, which
She collides
pulls
with
her.
Thorum.
What do you think about that? I guess
No.
Collides with Thorum. And kind
I
of
guess I wouldn't
pulls-
give them an opportunity to attack like I was thinking.
Now you have Thorum squeezed in between you and the Gish.
little sandwich. Cute little
Yeah.
sandwich.
And they get negatives to attack and
All three of them.
bonuses to armor. I mean, negatives to armor class.
And sorry, I didn't think that part
Negatives
through.
to
I was thinking it would.
Just sail up and over.
Well, because it didn't leave the. She didn't leave their range, right? So that's why they won't get an opportunity.
Can you move up then? And would they still be, because you can float. So if you
Yeah,
move,
we
but
are
you already
inside
did.
of
You already
level.
did.
I already did
You
it.
already did the attack.
I just didn't think it through.
so you
Sorry.
So yeah, she doesn't move really anywhere.
Yeah.
She collides with Thorum.
Okay.
Meets a brick wall of muscle and dwarf.
Yeah. All right. That's.
Codex's turn.
I mean, I could.
Can move.
I guess I can move.
Okay.
So I'm going to fly around to here, right? I can do that.
Yeah, but I mean she's technically in that spot.
Okay. So there.
Sure.
Because I have 40. You said we can go 60 feet in here, right? Okay. So I'll be there.
Okay. Then it is March's turn.
Okay.
Marge Denome.
So, Marge, the one in front of you does not have a weapon.
Right. How do
Kick his
how do each
ass.
look?
Both of them are
Both of them are
damn near
bloody.
dead. Yeah, they're beyond bloody.
Right. I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm going to hit the. I'm gonna stab the first one with the blood, or the sunblade at 25 to hit.
Yeah. Yep. Which one? You say the first one. What do you mean? Which one do you
The
mean?
one in front of me.
The Gish. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep, that hits.
that long-haired bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Get Gish out of here.
That's 14 to hit.
Four-
Yeah, or 14.
14
radiant
damage? Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Barely standing.
they're not dead.
Not there.
Okay. All right. That's a 29 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Finish her.
I know. 9
Yeah.
radiant damage.
Do you want to roll the body part die?
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Switch it up.
Oh no, I don't know. Tower.
Okay. Wait.
Does it? Yay!
Wow.
What? Decapitator. Sword. Her sizzled head just like thunked to the ground and rolls across.
Oh, thank God.
Rolls
Yeah.
yeah. Her eyes just blink up at you, and you just hear, and her corpse drops to the ground.
Okay.
That's
Does this
that
work?
is a Gith phrase of exasperation, like a sigh.
Does this work as intimidation for the other one?
Ooh, roll an intimidation with advantage. What do you want him to do?
Get the fuck
I
out.
want them to like back up to the point that they have opportunity attacks from both
I think
sides.
they're already up against
I mean,
it.
he's up
They're
against the edge
against the
of
wall.
the ship. What's your intimidation?
Because it's right there. So it's,
Yeah.
it's surrounded.
With
That one's
advantage.
down. Yeah.
Okay, because that was a 0.
There's a 1 minus 1.
Nice. Now roll a nat 20.
What have you done?
Are you a witch?
He drops
What?
his sword to the ground and raises his hands.
Oh,
I said,
my God.
and drops to his knees and says,
Stop.
I surrender, I surrender.
Kill him.
Please don't kill me.
do I have
Cool. Are we
time?
out of combat?
Do I have time to
We're-
kill him?
You're out of combat. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're out of
I'm
combat.
feeling
It's your
it.
turn.
I feel like I
Maybe
need to
we
roll.
should-
Gregory wants
I
to shit.
would like to say that perhaps
All
we
right.
should ask
I mean,
why
I'll
they are
go
after
for
the
it, and then
artifact.
if you really are giving me the vibes that you want to do this,
I
I'll
give
let
up, I
you
give
do
up.
it.
Kill him.
I
Kill
okay. I'm gonna stand. I'm
But
gonna
you
stand in
can't
between.
miss.
We're not in combat, right?
You're not in combat.
I stand between you and him, and I say we need. I want to ask him something first. Why are you after the artifact?
Yeah. There any
They're not.
artifacts?
Okay.
We just
all
want
right.
access to
They're
the
not.
safe.
Cool. He's
I stand back and.
All right.
Okay, March.
All right.
Whoever can act
No,
quicker.
Gregory, go right ahead.
Gregory readies lightning bolt and
You're gonna expend a spell slot on this?
He
All right.
doesn't have-
Yep, go ahead. You
For
lightning
the
bolt him.
chef.
fine. We'll
Nope.
No.
It's too late. You said it. Burn
Fine.
your spell slot.
let's look at
Oh
that.
damn it! How much damage do I
Yeah,
gotta
it is
take?
at their level. It's
I was at
40.
Zap the shit
I
out of
mean,
it.
I was gonna say you need
Oh,
to
You don't need to roll
no.
damage. No.
Spell
You don't even need to roll
No.
damage. He surrendered.
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah, the lightning bolt shoots from around the corner from Gregory at the back of the area and hits this Githyanki knight, and he's like electrocuted where he stands and drops to the ground in like a singed pile of goo.
Cool. I am gonna pop this, which this is not cool. Okay, it's 2d4.
Marsh is just like, they started it.
Would anyone terribly mind if I breach the?
Let's try
Let's-
talking
let's
to the
try
people.
asking.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired of waiting,
Let's ask.
Let's ask. They might be pressed up against the door. We don't want.
but I'm anxious to use my hand more.
No.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Well, I have a hand mortar.
Marge and I move up towards the
I'm
door.
following.
Uh, And I
Gregory limps kind of back.
I talk towards. I
Alright.
talk through the door.
Yeah.
In Gnomish.
Oh.
Yeah, we're both in Gnomish.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
The Gith Yankee and the Gish are defeated. We, if you want to come out, you can.
Why did they
Or I
want to
could
kill
blow
you?
up the door.
Why did they want to kill you so much?
Give
So
me
bad?
persuasion with advantage.
That'd be a 28.
Yeah. You hear
That's 10.
you hear a click as
my
the
God.
door unlocks and opens. And
Warlock sorcerer.
this is the closest thing I have to a gnome. That guy is in this room right here, and opens the door for you, and says, "Oh, what is that? You managed to kill them? Oh,
It was an interesting
they were
battle.
very terrifying.
That's what I was gonna say.
They're
Is it-
pirates."
Is it that one or is it the
Yeah.
one in the back?
No, it's this room right here.
Okay.
Thorm's gonna motion to the one and say they lost their head. They were quite shocked.
I hold the head up.
Oh,
They were.
you are
Codex.
quite powerful.
They will be checking around.
Where?
Motion to the guy stop.
Good one.
You are
Good
the
one.
funny one, aren't you?
I do
They
pick up
really
that.
lost their head.
I do pick up that staff that I had made that wizard drop.
Just a staff.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a.
It could
a
be an
metal
arcane
quarterstaff.
focus. It won't help.
Yeah.
I take out the artifact and
You show him a piece of the rod.
yeah,
You show him your
I
rod.
show him Kodak's rod,
I was waiting for
and
it.
I walk down.
kept
I'm like,
saying tug. and
Excuse me.
rod.
let me show you my rod.
What is that? That is amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It was hard to get.
Do you mind if I examine that?
Please, let's.
Let's
seen it before.
No.
No, I haven't seen that.
Codex?
But I
Yeah.
have seen that symbol before.
Where?
Where?
Wait.
Well, on the piece of stone that we use to fly our ship around.
What?
Oh yes, it's the captain's favorite thing.
Where
She
is,
just goes wherever the stone tells her to go.
where is the stone?
Where's the
Well,
captain?
it was locked in the safe, and the captain locked herself in her quarters when the Githyanki attacked us.
Is that?
Oh, no.
And I point to the back cabin.
Oh no no
no.
no! She's in a different part of the ship.
Is she in this segment of the ship?
She.
I
It's
turned
only
to, I
half
turned to
ship,
Codex. Where is it pointing?
Yeah. Where am I being led?
It's kind of like turning you around now and pointing you in this direction, but downward a little bit.
Okay.
Is
have
the
to get
captain down that way?
That's a good question.
The captain is
She owes us. For
in
real.
the other broken part of the ship that you guys started in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The captain is down below over here
Oh, so
in the captain's
that's
quarters.
where the.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Where is
Nice
it
paint job on
pointing
these.
down?
Yeah, so there are broken parts of the ship sticking into the body in different angles.
Yeah.
So you came up the stairs and entered into this part of the ship.
Oh, we went up.
Yes, you went up into the stern castle of the ship.
Okay.
But also, there's something weird going on. You went through the stairwell, and you are now facing a different part of the heart than you were. So, like, you went through some kind of portal as you went through the
Right.
stairwell.
Okay.
But you're still on the ship.
Okay.
But you're facing, you notice that you're facing, like, a different part of the dead god. This gigantic creature that you guys are, like, embedded into.
Okay.
Than you were when you got on the ship.
Omar.
Can how what do we call you?
Oh, I am Figaro.
Figure out.
is
Well,
that supposed
this
to mean?
again is only in Gnomish.
You don't look
would
very
know.
good. You look a little sick.
I
Cause
feel like
who all knows what like they're saying? It's
I don't.
She's speaking
Arkin
Gnomish or
and
she's
I.
speaking-
Yeah,
He's speaking,
I've been.
no, he's speaking common now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
Because he sees all of you.
Okay.
Am I able to recover anything off of the Gith Yankee? Like
You just
their
like
armor?
turn around and leave and
Well-
start searching.
I mean,
Yeah, that sounds about right for Codex, actually.
Yeah.
You're just gathering resources.
One has a silvered longsword, one has a silvered greatsword, and both of them have severely damaged plate and half plate armor.
okay. Plate and half plate.
They've been lightning bolted and stabbed and stuff. They're kind of beyond the help of a mending spell.
Okay. All right. So I won't take those. Does anyone need the weapons?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, what's Figueroa?
I'll
Figgy?
take them just for
Figaro,
selling.
yes.
Figgy? Alright, I'm gonna ask Figgy, in exchange for saving,
Yes, funny man.
any secrets you might want to share?
Oh, you're just asking my secrets?
I mean, seeing as we saved your life, do you want me to roll persuasion or?
Do we just exchange
Is this how you start all
personal
your
secrets
dates?
Oh no.
for normal human kindness?
He's.
I'm a
I
dwarf,
mean,
bitch. No.
That's true. You don't really observe kindness, do you?
Mm-mm.
No, we don't really.
No, this is more of a quid pro quo sort of deal.
Yeah, but
Same as with the
I
ether, it
thought
says squid
for
pro.
exchange though, for what we did, we would get the artifact.
Well, I suppose you do all make a good point. You did save my life after all. If I must tell you, I do have two secrets. The first is, I knew we shouldn't have traveled this way through the astral sea. I told the captain it was safe, but I was just trying to take a shortcut to make some extra money and get in ahead of schedule.
Uh-oh.
What attacked you?
The Githyanki, their ship. We crashed into Havoc here first, and all of us started having these strange dreams and lapses of our memory, and then suddenly we were being attacked by very powerful Githyanki. I think they killed everybody. The captain and I were able to barricade ourselves in our quarters, but it was not good. It was not good.
Yeah.
It was bad, in fact.
No, your ship looks like shit.
Yes. The Lambent Zenith has seen better days.
Codex, which direction?
I let it lead us down the stairs to
And
the
as you
quarters.
point the rod downstairs, he says, you're pointed towards the heart. I wouldn't go in there. We've heard horrible noises coming from it.
Well, unfortunately, it's what we're here for.
Well, I guess this
Should
is
we-
time for
could-
my second.
Should we look to see the symbol on
Yes.
the steering mechanism? Maybe you should show us that first.
Well, that's what the captain wants him to say.
Maybe.
Oh, that's what the captain locked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you take us to
Yeah.
the captain? Because maybe see that
I
other
thought that's where it would be.
piece would
easiest.
help us.
I can try. I'm not sure what state her quarters are in. I've been locked here. I don't know what's between us and there.
Understood.
You don't
Let's
you don't
try.
look so good. Perhaps maybe you should sleep first.
That'd be great.
I'm fine.
I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, you look alright. Scary, but alright. He's not looking so good.
I don't have my dread look. I look very good.
Hey, that keeps coming up
Good.
tonight.
I'm gonna.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the gear? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will let you guys take another short
He's
rest.
recommending that we take a rest, so there must be something happening.
Well, that and it's 10:30.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be done for the night, but we're gonna
Wow.
take a short rest.
Does he want to tell me his second secret before?
Oh,
Because I
okay.
Listen,
Okay.
the secret shit is like important. So I am trying to remember.
He says you did save my life, so I guess
Goddamn right.
before we end D&D for the night, I can tell you my second secret.
Okay, that works.
And he snaps his fingers, and a rune above his bed in his bedroom flares to life, and then fizzles out. And he says, that is one of the 2 runes that you will need to disable to be able to access the safe. The captain controls the other rune.
So do we need to take that with us, or?
No, like he
Oh, he can
disengaged.
do that. Oh, okay.
They're basically like a 2-part lock to this safe that are
Got
these
it.
magical runes.
Sick.
And since you convinced him and saved his life, he was willing to disengage one of the 2 runes that unlocks the safe. The problem is, even though the Githyanki have been trying to get into safe, you basically, like a nuclear warhead, you need the 2 people to both disengage. Not at the same time.
Yeah. So neither
but
one of those are the secrets that I could use, right?
The first one is. The
But
first one
he-
is a secret that you actually get to have that you can spend.
So would I just call it
Figaro's secret. Figaro's secret.
Figgy's.
Figgy's secret. Yes, and so you can spend that like secret currency where it gives everybody in the party advantage on anything that requires a d20 for 1 minute, I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Those are important.
2 secrets so
A little
far.
bit.
Yeah.
2 of those.
Yeah. Remember, guys, that you have those secrets that you
Well, I
can
got
spend
3.
when you're
Holy
facing
shit.
like a spider dragon
Yeah.
and think you might die.
Yeah. We're learning.
Yeah. I'll try to remind you if I think of it too. But so we will let you guys the royal we, because I am God.
Collective.
The collective we, the pantheon of we, will let you guys take a short rest if you would like one. And then Figaro will lead you onward to try and find the captain, and hopefully she is in her quarters.
Were we playing again next week?
So
I had it in my calendar.
no,
Originally-
originally
It
yes.
was potential.
That